Thanks, Cynthia. Hello. Come here. 10 years is a long time to be on the books, you know what I'm saying? Last job was 2009. So it's a long time. All the jobs I've had in between were just cash jobs. Right, Smoke? Hey. Hey, Brandy. Hi, Diane. Yeah, my nerves are a little shot right now. It's not just getting a job after 10 years. It's the type of job. It's, hey, Cynthia. This is Smokey. Finally making a live appearance. So I got a job at Walmart. I can't cashier. Those days are, you know, I can't stand long. But I'm going to be a sales associate in the toy department. So my job is taking care of all the toys. So I thought that would be a lot easier on my back, my body. I can only work 20 hours a week because I am already registered with Ticket to Work through Social Security. So that ain't going to be too bad. It'll be nights and weekends. I start, my orientation is Thursday, right after I meet with the eye surgeon. I got the CD for him to view, and he'll have the report of the CAT scan that day. So we'll discuss which surgery for the eye. I did let Walmart know that I have a lot of medical problems and that I will be having, you know, using medical devices, bad days such as my cane, back brace, knee brace, all that stuff. And when I need to sit down, I'm going to need to sit down. So it's gonna take time away from some other stuff, but there's going to be a lot of changes, you know. I can't say this year because this year is almost over, but there's going to be a lot of changes come 2020. We don't know about the future of the house yet. The inspections were all done. I just painted a little bit of the front door for the landlady. I know, Christmas already. Hey, Priscilla. Thanks, Brandy. I'm all right, Renee. Thanks, Melissa. Trying to wrap my head around all the changes that have been going on, you know. Just kind of like nerves are just shot, honestly. Between the car accidents that my kids and grandkids were both involved in the last couple weeks, the nightmares, the new owners coming in, the inspectors a couple times, out applying for jobs, what job I want to take. Will they understand? I got to say, when I went for the job interview last week, they were really understanding because they are an EOE employer, you know. They have a lot of handicapped people. I met a couple of them. My step-aunt works there, so I'll be working with her. I don't have the best relationship with her, but so that'll be kind of interesting. Yes, my boy. You're up since 3:30 in the morning? Oh, God. No, I don't do that very well. Jersey Girl Divers, hey. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Cynthia, wait, is that who asked me about the channel? Oh, yeah, Cynthia. So the channel, it's going to be crazy. I think what I'm going to have to do is, obviously, I'm not going to be filming every day. I have a couple more. I have one loading right now. I have it set to private so I can change the thumbnail. That'll be loading in a little bit. Probably when I'm done with this live, I'll click it. I'll change the thumbnail and then put it to public. It was a nice one. I went to the vets where they live and did a donation over there, and I recorded some of the stuff. I had to put the phone down, angle it in different angles because of the privacy of the vets. They don't want to be on camera or anything like that. But that's a nice little one. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's just like the last couple months, it's just been a whole ton just came in effect. But I don't want to be up in the morning. One thing I requested was not to have a job first thing in the morning because my mornings are awful. It takes me a long time to get going in the morning once I wake up. Because usually my hands are swollen and I just don't feel good in the morning. So it takes me a little while to get going. So I want to do the night work. So it's going to fluctuate pretty much from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. I did put the hours of 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 20 hours a week in between those hours. But right now they said that they're most looking for people for nights and weekends. I didn't want to do Sundays, but they really need it. So I was willing to give up my weekends. So I'm not watching Harley that much, Hey, Grab It Fast. What's up, Brandon? So I had to do something, My future is not, you just don't know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? Smoke, you're getting hair on me. Come on, man. But, so yeah, I start orientation Thursday. It's 3 hours. So they're going to show me the building, show me what I got to do in the toy department. There will be a couple other people because it'll be orientation for whoever is, got jobs there. I did ask them about how early notice I would give them to take off of work. And they said 3 weeks. So they need 3 weeks notice for doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So, when I go Thursday and meet with the eye surgeon and we decide what we're going to do for my eye, obviously if I get a date set to go into the hospital and have the surgery on my eye or whichever surgery we pick, and then of course I'll let them know later when I show up. But, it'll be interesting. So you figure I'll be on my feet moving around. Thanks, Melinda. I just hope, I hope I don't fail. I mean, 10 years is a long time. It's a huge gap between having a job, going back. It does seem like it's not going to be as stressful for me because it seems to be kind of a mellow place. I don't know how the whole Walmart corporation runs. The starting pay is fine. It's less than my last job, but that's, whatever. I'm not worried about that. It's just getting out there and being, a little more independent with myself, bringing home a paycheck, yada, yada. I need to catch up on a lot of things, which is the main reason. YouTube is not my job. A lot of people, it is their job. It's not my job. I'm having a lot of issues with YouTube. hopefully I'll get the post office paid. I have till the end of the month, so hopefully the first part, the SSI, comes in, and then I could cover that. I'll talk to the guy and see if he could be a little lenient within, a couple days. If not, then I'll just have to maybe get a new PO or just let my PO box go. I just don't know. I don't know. But I realized months ago things have to change over here, Manuela Kips, hi. Berlin, Germany. Wow, I'm German too. I'm mutt. I'm part of a lot of things. Yeah. So the clothing, I can wear my own clothes. I can't wear anything that has name brands on it. Wear jeans. I can't wear sweatpants. I only own one pair of sneakers, and they're old. They're my Skechers. I'm gonna have to get another pair of sneakers eventually because these are really worn out. I don't know, they're probably 6 to 8 years old. They're pretty worn out. But yeah. So jeans, long sleeve, no logos. All we have is a vest. We got our little name badge on the back is our time card thing when we swipe. So that's pretty cool. Not going to be a lot of heavy lifting. The requirement is 25 pounds. I can't even lift 25. My limit is 10 because of the herniated disc and whatnot and the problems I have. I can't even carry grocery bags. It's pretty intense, but I asked them if I had trouble, like if I had to hang the bikes or move those big driving automobiles. They said just ask somebody for help with that stuff, anything heavy. So they seem pretty cool. The manager was pretty cool. Very weird to be in an atmosphere with a huge corp like that. Hey, Delilah. That they're not like so professional. Like when I went in, the manager was on his cell phone. He had a couple calls. He said, "Excuse me, I got to take this." Hey, Frank, thanks for the super chat. Mwah, love you, buddy. He was constantly looking down. I'm used to going into jobs where they're sitting there and they're just staring you down. And I'm just like, then I start to sweat and get anxiety. I had my job coach with me, which I think is fantastic. So if anybody had the opportunity to get a job coach, get a job coach. They come to the jobs with you. They help you apply. She did most of the work. I just did some filling in on some stuff. And Frankie boys here. They are so helpful. They talk to the people in advance for you. So they're your support system. So it made me kind of more relaxed to have her go with me. So if there's any questions, if I stumble, I just look at her and I'm like, and then she could help me. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I got to say the manager was kind of down to earth. Like I said, he was on the phone. He took 2 calls while I was there during the interview. He played around with his phone a little bit and he just he didn't ask me a million questions. I was prepping to go into this interview being kind of hammered like jobs long ago, a million questions, talk about all this. He's like, so what experience do you have, in the years? And I'm like, well, I've been a cashier in retail sales. I was a CNA. I took care of this. I just labeled it. I'm like, hey, do you remember James Way, which is a part of our history in our town? He's like, James Way. Oh my God. So, of course I threw a little comedy in there a little bit. Didn't even have to do it. It was such a easy atmosphere, really. Yeah, Kirsty. Yeah, I thought he was going to be just, kind of this tough looking guy, you know, who like intimidates you and you're just sitting there just, you know, no, it wasn't. He was just like a regular guy, you know what I mean? He was just this thin guy and he just sat down and they're running, bobbing back and forth with people. And, you know, people are waiting to punch out and some people in the back are cracking jokes. And I'm just sitting here like, wow, I am not used to this. I'm used to just go in one-on-one, private, you know, interview and not chaos all around you. And I have to say that I was so thankful to have that chaos around me because it made this whole interview process a lot better, you know? So he's like, well, when can you work? And, you know, oh, I see here you don't want to do Sundays. And I'm like, well, and I didn't want to go into the spiel and say, well, you know, God created earth in 6 days and rested on the seventh, and Sunday was the seventh. So, you know, that's where I always have gotten my, you know, down days is Sunday. It's Sunday fun day. That's the day that I do things for me or with family or whatever. And I just didn't want to work on a Sunday. But you know what? Things got to change. I got to go back and. Where are you from? Aysakul. I know I'm butchering your name. Are you from Turkey? I'm not sure, but hi. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Stacy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm having an off day, guys. I really am. Like, it's exciting to be going back to work. I started this process a couple months ago, but it's like, so the one cool thing about the job, and I should say the job location, is that it is near some big stores. It's kind of not far from some of the places that I dumpster dove at. Oh my God, guys, God forbid that they like find my channel and be like, we just hired a YouTuber and she films these dumpster diving videos. And yeah, guys, no, I'm sorry. I will not be dumpster diving at Walmart. One, they have compactors, but I'm not going to be, no, I will not attempt that. No, I don't do Walmart. So, but there are some bins or, you know, some dumpsters not too far away that I could hit. So you figure if I get out of work late at night, you know, it's going to be dark. After work, I can go scope out those dumpsters and film. So, and I'm going to be in a town. You know, it's not near my house. I was kind of hoping to get a job close to me, so I'm not blowing all this gas. But this job is, you know, it's a little drive. But like I said, you know, I know the store very well. A lot of my friends and family do shop there, but you know, I thought this area could be pretty good. And in my beginning days, I was dumpster diving around those areas anyway, and I was getting some pretty good scores. So this could benefit me going to work. And then when I get out of work at night, I can shoot over and scope out those dumpsters. And if I'm going to be already in that area a couple days a week, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? I just hope nobody catches me. But this also gives me the opportunity of meeting new people, possibly making new friends. And you never know, maybe as I get to know these people, I may discover somebody who does dumpster diving, likes to do dumpster diving, wants to give it a shot, and maybe will become a dumpster diving partner after work type of deal. You know, on the days that I'm not at work, I can hit up, you know, my area and the other one area. Right now, I just don't need the food. I got no room for the food. I got to start in the new year. I want to start a healthier diet because my thyroid is all out of whack. My labs are all out of whack. Everything is out of whack with me. And I really I gotta stop with my craziness here. And so I'm hoping to. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Good luck dumpster diving. So yeah, I'm hoping, maybe I'll get my daughter or somebody, whatever, to come take this food out of here, and then I can start fresh with newer stuff, liquid diet. The only thing that sucks with working is I can't just walk away and go get myself a coffee. Damn it. I hope they got a Keurig in that room, let me tell you. If not, I'll be like, can I bring in a coffee maker? The other thing I thought was a lot of employees at Walmart, they don't make enough money. They're struggling. They have a hard time, whatever. So, I could always every once in a while load my car with a bunch of stuff that I get and just kind of, say something to the people and be like, hey, you know what? I got all this extra stuff, whatever. You want to come to my car and take some stuff home for your kids or whatever. It's a good way of getting rid of a lot of stuff. I got my decorations all up. I'm done. I got my kitchen with crafts. Tomorrow I got company coming. We're going to be wrapping presents and stuff like that. I'm not having the Christmas gathering with my family here because, like I said, both my daughters got in car accidents. My oldest daughter's doing better. The concussions last. I don't know how long exactly they last, but she's doing a lot better. She's talking fine. She's coherent. Whatever. She got through it. It's telling you. So yeah. So a lot of thanks, quirky girl. Yeah, it's exciting. Sorry if I'm babbling all over the place. It's just there's a lot of data going on in my brain. You know what I mean? There's like legit like 20 different things going on at like one time. Like I'm thinking, okay, so new job. I'm also nervous because yesterday while I was filming at the veteran's house, on my way home, something went wrong with my car. That's caught on video that will be uploading shortly. So now I'm sitting here scared to death that something good, something positive is going to happen. Me starting a new job on the books, 10 years later, back to work, paying my taxes, all this other stuff, and then my car breaks down. Can you imagine? I start work and then I call up and say, my car broke down. I don't want to have to go through that. Jesus, I don't want to go through that. I'm like constantly praying. It's crazy. So I have the new owner situation. I have no idea what's going on with them. If she's going to sell it or not, don't know. She hasn't given us the official word, I'm sure that's coming, but either or that won't happen until 2020 if that happens. So our future is still, up in the air. And then, of course, with the people constantly coming through my house, checking everything out, it's like, okay, is that going to stop? I think they're finally done. Because she had to have different inspections. You have the inspections when you sell the house, but then you also have the state inspection because you're a landlord renting to tenants. They have to come in every year, inspect everything. She upgraded my smoke detectors. They now have, what do you call that? The carbon monoxide detector built into it. So she did upgrade those around the house. Awesome. Yeah, Cynthia. Yeah. A lot of you guys understand with the cars. I do have an older car. She's been pretty good to me. I have some cosmetic issues to take care of. Now's the time every winter, like clockwork, since I bought the car. My driver's side door latch gets stuck inside, so I can't close the door. I've gone places and the door just opens. Thank God for seatbelts. I was turning around a corner one time in my driver's door just flew open. And I'm sitting here driving, kind of leaning out my door. And, I pulled off the road as fast as I could. I couldn't fix it. I didn't know what to do. So I went in the trunk and I grabbed the bungee cord and I literally roped the bungee cord around the door handle across my lap, through to the other door, passenger door, bungeed it there and connected it and drove home. The door still came open a little bit, but by the time I got home, I had no circulation in my legs because the bungee cord had cut the circulation off my legs. It was kind of painful. So that started the whole journey, and it happens every year, and I've just not been able to get a new, door latch in there. So I always carry around a screwdriver. I have to usually stick it in and try to pry and get the lever down and test it out. It usually takes about half an hour, and then I eventually get it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? My trunk leaks. It has leaked since I bought the car. It's just, I believe it's just the seal. So the seal has pulled up almost all the way. So it's just getting a trunk seal and then having someone put it on, clean it all out really good and put a new seal on. But I still get water in the trunk. But cosmetic. The door, I need a new seal for the door because those bolts broke off. So that plastic piece was hanging out. And then I just had I was dumpster diving and just about got caught. And the guy came out the back door to have a cigarette. And he was like, "How you doing?" And I I'm putting stuff in the back and I'm like, "Oh, hi." And I quickly started playing with the plastic piece. He's like, what's the matter? And I said, I had to pull over. This plastic piece kept smacking the back of my seat. And he came out 15 minutes it took him, and he had taped the whole damn thing. But when he went in to get the tape and the scissors and all the supplies, here I am throwing all the stuff I just got from the dumpster and hit it. And I'm like, and then he came out and sat in the back seat of my car. And I'm just like, oh, dear Jesus. Like, what? But he was the sweetest guy. I think his name was Armando, but he was totally awesome. But yeah, I was literally 5 seconds away from getting busted inside that dumpster. But yeah, so crazy. Hey, Faith, how are you? I'm so glad you liked your mystery box. Happy to hear that. I just read your message not too long ago. Yeah. Hey, Susan. It's a good car, but like a lot of people, you don't want to have to worry about your car breaking down while you're trying to get to work, especially when you start a new job. So hopefully nothing serious, but yesterday a whole other issue came up. The engine told me a message and I was recording, so I got that. So, and I don't have a mechanic. My family mechanic, Rich, that I've had all these years, who I grew up with, he just sold his shop, moved to Florida, done, and now I have nobody. And the good thing about Rich is because he was a family friend, if I couldn't pay, I didn't pay. He'd be like, we'll put it on a tab. And he always gave us a discount. So, I mean, something happened with my car one time. It was $500. He charged me $200. I'm sorry. I ain't going to be able to get another mechanic like him. None of us are. So all of us that got him are pretty much shit out of luck. And I don't want to go to these big guys because, oh my God, they steal your money. Costs a fortune. Crazy. Bye, Diane. Thank you. Hey, Gabrielle. Got your message. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting it. Thank you. Rats. Yes, they are. Yeah. Oh, hi. I can change your brakes. $700. Huh? What? I got a whole new brakes and everything, and I paid $200 or $250 with him or like my brother or something. But I mean, he don't do it anymore. Crazy. So yeah, don't have a mechanic. I can't wait to get it, Gabrielle. But yeah, crazy. But yeah, so I'll give you guys an update on My adventure is Thursday. So Thursday is going to be crazy. I'll be very nervous. One, like I said, going to the eye surgeon. I got the CD right here. This is supposed to be, you know, all of the orbits and whatnot. So I don't have my other laptop, so that died a long time ago. This one here, hopefully you guys are coming in okay. I've been having issues. Again, another thing to worry about. My laptop is crapping out, so. But I can't stick this in to view it, but I got to make sure I bring that. I got the little paperwork that they give you. Welcome. They send you text messages. Welcome to the company. I passed the, they said it'll take 2 to 10 days to pass the background check. That was done within a couple days, which I knew I was going to pass that. I mean, you know whether you will or you won't. Then just fill that whatever, the alcohol and drug policy. If you're caught doing drugs or drinking, I don't have to worry about that. Of course, I joked and goes, medicine count? Because, you know, I got a lot of medication. And we got a locker. So that's cool. I don't do combination locks. Couldn't do in high school. Can't do it now. I don't know why. I drop off. And then Susan and I went to movies and dinner. And let me tell you, my vision is really getting bad at night. I could not see. Not only is it still raining here in Jersey, we had severe fog all night and this morning, but I didn't go out. Luckily I'm home for a few days. So, but I couldn't see at all. I literally had the steering wheel and I was just driving like this, head right up to the windshield. Anybody else drive like this? Instead of relaxed back driving, I was literally all the way up like this. Crazy. And my lights aren't that bright. So I'm like high beams, low beams, high beams, low beams. I'm like, God. I'm like, why do I do this? So finally get to our house. Sorry, it took me 45 minutes to get to your house. Shoot. I have an external CD drive for my laptop because they don't come with them anymore. Yeah, I got this stupid Google. What the hell is this? Google Chrome notebook. It was great when I got it. I bought it used for $100. The girl bought it. She moved from Jersey back to Virginia or something like that. She's $100. You can have it. And I'm like, well, let me test her out. And I was playing with it. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. But I'm like, oh, man, it doesn't have a CD-ROM. I said, oh, shoot. But I was like, nah, man, for $100, I took it. It's pretty fast, pretty good. But I've had it several years, and now she's fading out. I got this line that goes right down the camera. Or right down the screen, whatever. So that blocks things I can't see. And then I dropped it a couple weeks ago. It fell off my back desk and the whole top part had come open. So I kind of, it was so weird. I could actually like snap it. You know what I mean? And then the bottom part where the keyboard and the little mouse pad, whatever, that come up. So I just kind of like snapped around. But I noticed it having a few issues. But laptops are a lot cheaper to buy. They're just not loaded like you want them to be loaded for the cheaper price, you know. You want to get a really good one, you're going to pay above $1,000. I ain't paying above $1,000 for nothing. No. So, but yeah, my whole thing with the job is I want to get back in the working field legitly, not like I felt great when I was doing the side jobs with the painters and this and that, and, you know, jobs with the landlady. But it's not like actually being responsible and going back to a job and punching in and punching out. I kind of wanted to do that again and give it a try, especially since you can go back to work while you're on disability. So, you know, I went and had my meeting and just read everything and said, okay, tell me what I can do. Okay, now I know you can still work and collect 9 months of your disability check. Okay, so you get to hold on to that. Then you get to hold on to your pay stub, but tell me more. So that meeting with this agency I had, they wrote everything down. They gave me the paperwork. They actually gave me these 2 slips of paper. And they said, just write your gross pay and keep track of it. So for 9 months, you get to keep that. You lose your SSI, which is your small check. You lose that one, though. Then after 9 months, you get a 4-month extension. At that point, you lose, I think that's when your medical insurance starts to change. I can't find the papers. Of course. Dingback loses everything, man. So I have the paper somewhere, but I need to find them. But you have a little timeline, and it leads up to when you start getting less money out of your disability, when you start making co-payments, deductibles, whatever, with your insurance. So basically, for 9 months, I get to keep my paycheck as long, I don't know about you guys in all your other states, but here in Jersey, you can't make over $880 this year. It goes up to $910 in 2020. So whoever's working in Jersey on disability, you can gross $880 a month without them touching your SSA. Okay. So I have 9 months through Ticket to Work to earn that pay. So whatever that is. So say I earned $880 a month, I get to keep my disability. I lose the SSI, but okay. I know my bills, quote unquote, won't go up. I know my rent's going up. I already know my rent's going up in January. So this is going to help, with that. But just in those 9 months, hopefully what I plan on doing was taking all of my paychecks and just paying down the debt. That's my main thing, is just paying down the debt. You know what I mean? Just get the credit cards paid down. If there's an emergency with the car, obviously I have to, get that fixed. Knock on wood, dang it. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But so I'm hoping for positivity. I'm hoping for an awesome 2020. I do have a couple videos in my phone that I want to put together. I still have the Christmas parade. That's kind of a bit of editing out because it went squirrely on me and it was freezing cold. So the camera kind of froze in a few spots. So there's still a lot more editing I got to do. I want to shrink it down to a nice, cute video in a historic town. There's some historic buildings in there. So it's cute. So, and then there's a couple more I want to do. I actually have 5 or 6 all different gingerbread houses. They're sitting on my kitchen table. So I either want to do a video or a live video of us doing the gingerbread houses. So, but while I'm working, when I get done with work, I do plan on dumpster diving the surrounding areas over there. Let me see what some people got in comments. Be careful. We have a friend who got his SS all messed up. I don't want my SS messed up, for sure. And honestly, Faith, that is one of the reasons why I haven't gone back to work sooner. Okay. I've been out of work. Anybody else been out of work for a long time? Like, who has been out of work? I'm not talking 6 months or a year, because that's like nothing to me. I'm talking a long time, 5 years or more. Anybody? Last on the books, I was a program aide for 2025 seniors. Okay. I worked part-time. I had 4-hour shifts several days a week. You could not sit down. You entertained all the adults. You fed all the adults. You worked the kitchen. So you prepped all the food. Because even though the food came from Meals on Wheels, which my mother worked at the time and was the kitchen person. So she got all the food. My mother was in charge of packaging all those trays of food for Meals on Wheels. Okay. And sometimes I would be on call to drive over and grab the food. So I would come over and get all the coolers filled with the food. Hey, Ma, how you doing? And then go back. And if we had a whole baskets of chicken, we had to put on our gloves and everything. We had to go through all the chicken and make sure every bit of bone. 2005, say, long time, girl. Long time. We would have to pull all the bones out and everything. Take them to the bathroom, get them on and off the buses, get them in and out of private cars. All that stuff. So That was grueling, guys, grueling. And then I had to make up my own game and teach these guys. Okay, so I didn't last long because I didn't tell them I was in pain every day. And to be able to sit there for there were only 4-hour shifts, but for 4 hours, you can't sit one single time. I was in agony. So this was prior to my spine surgery. So yeah, 2009. Okay. Woo. And prior to that, I was the CNA and I enjoyed it. It was a blessing. I took care of some amazing people, some big wigs. I'm not on silence now. I took care of a New Jersey Superior Court judge. Let me tell you, that was intimidating, okay, to go to this house where my patient is a Superior Court judge, retired because he developed, I think he was dementia, Alzheimer's, one of them, though they're kind of linked. That's what my father had. That was frightening. His daughter was a fireman, and her husband, his son-in-law, was a police officer. Amazing, down-to-earth people. And I was like, sir, can you help me with your father-in-law? Can you lean him up so I can clean him? Let me tell you, I was sweating bullets because I was so intimidated. Here I'm trying to do a professional. I'm trying to change the judge's diaper, and he's going to the bathroom, and I'm sitting there forever, and I'm pouring down sweat, and I'm intimidating because he was a judge, he's a cop, she's a fireman, and I'm like, they're way above my butt, and they're looking at me and treating me like I'm a god. Weird. So weird. The thank yous. Do you need any help? This and that. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. All coming out of these people. And I'm just looking at them like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're God blessing me? Honey, seriously, you're a police officer. You're in the line of danger all the time. God bless you. Your wife is a firefighter, man. You seriously, first responders on the scene, the danger. You're thanking me for changing your father-in-law or your father's diaper. So that job was intense, crazy, rewarding, whatever. It was sad to retire from nursing. Okay. Especially when you're dealing with hospice and, you lose your patients and this and that, and it's sad. And I know several of you have done this kind of work. It's sad. It really is. But, so to go from that back to this type of job being, a sales associate, I couldn't cashier. They're desperate for cashiers. I'm sure all you guys who go to Walmart are like, dang, they need to have cashiers. Yeah, they do. They do. I mean, they have a lot of self-checkouts that you could go to and you don't need a cashier, but they still need cashiers. So I told them, I'm sorry, honey. I mean, I was point blank. I said, I'm sorry, honey, but I can't stand no more than 5 minutes in one spot without being in agony. Okay. So, hey, Maggie, y'all been through that, right? Yep. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. My daughter is going for her certification. Tough job. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And I hold on to all my nursing licenses. I have them. I have the big certification nursing license. I have the little ones because, you have to renew your license every 6 months. We did. I hold on to them. I treasure what I don't have my badge. I was telling actually my job coach, I really wish I still had my badge. The whole thing disappeared. The badge, the lanyard it was on. I have no clue what happened to it. I was kind of hoping to have it, but I kept everything. I kept my rewards, employee of the month, whatever. I kept that documentation, which I have in one of my things. So I thought maybe I would have to show, the hell is it with these damn things getting in my coffee? Driving me bonkers. Always get something in my coffee. Seriously, I have to get this out. Ugh, crying out loud. But yeah, so what is today? Today is Saturday. Okay, so I start Thursday, so I have a couple days to get all my crap together, get the gifts wrapped tomorrow. My friend Cecilia's coming tomorrow to help me. I have somebody else showing up. It's a meeting, business person. Got to get that all done. The rest of the stuff that I have, I just like mentally do not know what to do with all of, the stuff that I'm shoving in mystery boxes, this and that. Who knows? Maybe I'll meet somebody at work. If I meet a family that needs help, I'm going to put some stuff together and I'm just going to be like, come to my car, or where's your car? I'll meet you at your car or something like that. Give that some of that stuff to them, because I really don't want to keep holding on to all of this. I'm trying to figure out a strategy. Like, I don't want to keep storing all my stuff in my home. It gives me anxiety when there's clutter. I don't have storage for that, and I can't mess the house up. The hard part is that there's always somebody coming here. We have a very hands-on landlord. She's here every week. She's always coming in my place. She uses my bathroom. So there's not a lot of privacy. None of us here, we have a lot of privacy. So she's, like I said, she's always here. And when you start putting a lot of stuff in your house, like I have, though it was clean, organized, but, in boxes or tubs or whatever, they would question. And then I went through the whole, inspection, and they're like, but at least it was around the time of the yard sale. So I was gathering the yard sale stuff, but I do have a lot of stuff left over. And I want to get rid of it. I mean, it's Christmas, for crying out loud. Oh my God. My mom and I did 3 carloads full of stuff and donated. Oh, wow. I wish I could do more, but that was enough to where they were going, stop. They were like, okay, we have enough from you right now. So I still had all that stuff along my wall. So I had to move that, because it was just impacting my wall over here. So I have some of that stuff. I pulled them out of the boxes, resawed through, put all the purses in one thing, put all the wallets and just all the beauty stuff, whatever, in another. Makeup's all in one other thing. And I'll tell you what, you get attached to patients. Yes, you do. My ankle is throbbing right now. I have a heat pack on it. Good. I go through these like crazy. Let me tell you, I don't know why. Sometimes the cord, your heating pad, this is a newer one. They start to tear in here, because of the cord, whatever. And then it gets pinched. But I keep this thing. So I'll lay it here, lay it on my back, wrap it around my kneecap because my ACL is wearing out. Yeah, I gotta like watch that at work. But it's cool because they're EOE jobs, disabled people work there. I met a guy who clearly, when he came in the back room, I can clearly see he had a disability. And I'm like, yay. I'm like, I am so glad that, you hire people. When I worked at ShopRite, we had a blind person working there. We had a deaf person working there, and they were awesome. Jack was the deaf guy, and he would bag up the groceries. And I started to it's been a long time since I sign language, so I forgot all of that, because many, many years ago, like when I was like 20, I was married to my ex. He had friends that were deaf, completely deaf, husband and wife. So I had met them. So I had to start learning sign language, and we would go camping a lot to talk. Well, I don't remember basically anything. Jay. So there's a lot of stuff I don't remember. So then I start to work at ShopRite, and here's Jack. He's deaf, and he would sign language. So then I started picking up the sign language. Poof. It's like all gone. Just like I took three classes, 3 semesters, whatever you call it, in high school of Spanish. I pretty much forgot all that. I have to be around the people or relearn all of it. Things don't stay in the brain. I'm sure that's for a lot of you guys. It just don't stay in the brain. Women's shelters can take some stuff. We stopped off of there. Yep. The women's shelter that had helped me in the past, helped my daughter in the past, they would not take the stuff right there on the spot. It shocked me because when I used to go there, the back room was filled with donations, beauty items, shampoo, conditioner, women's sets, all kinds of stuff, which is why I brought a lot of that stuff there. They won't take it. They told me and my mom to go to the thrift store and give it to them. Okay. And that they would sell the stuff and the proceeds go to them. So I was like, okay, well, we don't want you to sell and get a percentage, just a percentage there. Like we kind of wanted to make sure it went to the women that come there, you know, type of deal. So there were some good spots, some bad spots, but either or, 3 carloads to multiple agencies. And then finally, yesterday, I dropped off the last of the stuff, which you'll see in the video that may be ready now. I'm not sure. I have it on private so that I can change the thumbnail, because thank you to one of my subscribers, or maybe not a subscriber. I was on a live chat and one of you guys, I'm not sure who it was, said, Tammy, just mark it private and then go in when it's done loading and change the thumbnail. God bless you for telling me that, because I learned that as well. I mean, you guys are amazing. You guys are teaching me so many different tips, you know, from the very beginning when I got on YouTube and I met Frank, Scrap Dog. Like he was the one who told me about Power Director. And I've always given him credit throughout that. He helped. Recently, he helped me. And I trust Frank enough to where I screenshot personal information, okay, and sent it to him so that he can help me in return with the whole monetization, because I don't know what is going on. Guys, I don't know what is going on with YouTube. I have asked a couple of my YouTube buddies. I've asked Frank. I've asked Marty, Christy, what they know about the whole monetization. I've asked you guys, like, what is going on? I went and I did the whole AdSense account. I did connect the bank account. I did this, I did that, but they're not paying whatsoever. And I was kind of hoping by this time to get that pay, because that was going to go towards the post office box, you know, and whatever. So crazy. I have no idea what's up with YouTube, but one of you guys, I think it was Christy or Marty, they said that YouTube deposits the money a couple months later on the 21st. Well, guess what? I guess I'm going to sit here and wait until the 21st to see if they actually deposit it. So if it's coming up, and if they actually do, like I said, I'm not worried about the PO box until the end of the month. I'll talk to, we're on friendly terms. I'll talk to the post office guy and be like, listen, if the money don't come on the 31st, can you just hold that PO box? Just give me a couple days, because my disability check comes within a couple days of that time, you know? Heads up, we'll be getting another box soon. We'll email you when I'm ready. Thanks, Maggie. Like, I'm pretty sure I can save the PO. It's just a matter of a couple days, and I don't know how strict they are. That's why I put that note in the community tab. Hey, guys, I don't want to lose it. But it's handy to have a PO box. I didn't have it right away. I paid for 6 months. I wrote that, like, I got it 3 months ago. No, I didn't get it 3 months ago. I got it 6 months ago. I've had this account for a year now. But it does help, because when I mail things out, my return address is my PO box, you know, because I really don't want to publicize my address. I've heard some horror stories, and I am getting some weird emails from people. So I really don't want everybody to know exactly where I live. But, is the post office box necessary? No, it's not necessary, but it's something that I would like to have and to keep. You guys all know I love, you know, getting cards or whatnot. You do not have to send me a card. You do not have to send me anything, but it's there in case you want to. But also, it's good to have, because when I send out packages, I use the post office return address. Okay, so my home address is not on it. So yeah, so that helps. But you know, I'm sure it'll come. It's just like, if the YouTube money don't show up, or I don't get that SS There's 2 checks, SSI, SSA. If I don't get the SSI, because I usually get it before I get the SSA. So you get the little check before you get the big check. That's how it works here in Jersey anyway. This phone won't shut up. Weesh. If that comes in on time, boom. I go over there, scan the card, P.O. box, done. No worries. But that's why I said, still send me, because a couple of you said you were sending me cards and stuff. Oh, speaking of cards, is Candace in here? Is Candace, Candy Adams, are you in here by any chance? I don't think I saw her. But I got this card yesterday from Candy Adams. She did mention somewhere along the way that she was sending me a card. You do need your privacy. Yes, I do. A lot of YouTubers, you know, obviously they don't want people to know exactly where they live, kind of deal. What if you get somebody who's deranged, man, and they come to your house? It's happened. I don't remember exactly who it's happened to, but I've heard of YouTubers, you know, and serious things going on. There's one, I can't say really big. She started off small when I started watching her channel. I thought she was kind of interesting. She's one of these Beverly Hills people, you know, millionaires, and just how she her job is like motivating people. But her and her husband are loaded, whatever. And I started watching when she was like 20,000, and then she grew to like 40,000. And then months ago, she hit over 100,000, but then she started meeting more famous YouTubers. She's known for the world's largest closet, which is 3 floors high. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. I've never seen so much Chanel and Louis Vuitton and Gucci and oh my Lord. But yeah, I don't own none of that. That ain't gonna happen for me. Not on a Walmart paycheck, but hey, you know. But amazing. But she has her house address. Mind you, she's a millionaire living in a big ass mansion. She has her home address posted and always has. Yeah, that's kind of scary. But you know, if somebody comes knocking on my door, I'm not gonna appreciate that. I don't know if I should open this live because I kind of wanted Candace to be here. Hi, cutie. How you doing? Hey, doing pretty good. I am going to send mine to you Monday. Hopefully been crazy week and hopefully soon. Oh, thanks, Renee. Just in for a minute. You got a job. Yes. Okay. So yeah, for anybody who just showed up, this is who I work for, you know? Yeah, guys, I am a sales associate for Walmart in the toy department. So I straighten out the toys. The toys that are at the courtesy counter, I bring them back to the toy section, put them where they belong. Anything that's there that don't belong in the toy department, put it in my shopping cart, bring it to the counter. I think it'll be fun, right? I don't know if anybody does anybody work for Walmart? How do you like it? It's a big company, guys, huge, you know. I haven't worked for many huge companies before. Probably the most popular company I worked for was Flemington Fur Company, which their furs were given to Miss USA. That's where the furs came from back in the day when they had the beauty pageants and stuff, Miss Universe, Miss USA, whatever. Our company gave them the furs. So they're kind of on the map for that. So that's kind of cool. So I work for that company. Otherwise, whatever. I didn't have no major job, but let me tell you, the furs were intense. I used to try on the minks and this and that, and I would have $10,000 and $30,000 furs on my body, and I'm like, but now I don't want to wear a fur. You know, when I was a teenager, it was different because that's when I worked for them. But I would put the price tags. We'd have that pointed staple gun, whatever it's called, and I would get the price tags, and I had to match it to the fur coat, whatever, and stab it through. I get these little fruit bugs in here. Fruit flies. And then they land in my coffee, but there's none in here right now. Drive me nuts. I asked the landlady where the hell they could be because I have no fruit whatsoever, no vegetables, nothing on my counter. My kitchen is clean. She told me they were coming from my plants. Thank you. So those crazy plants of philodendrons and whatever the heck they are my mom gave me and Joyce gave me, she said they're coming. Oh my God, that's sickening thought. Uh-huh. Yeah. Rich crap, blah. Yeah. But it's like they're showing millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of stuff in their house. And then they go and post their address, their home address. Here, you can write mail to me. Girl, people can be driving to your gate. Okay? Like, yeah, that's kind of weird. So I've watched some of her stuff. I'm drawing a blank who it is. Teresa Romer. I mean, her house is gorgeous, and she is known. She is somewhere listed, Google, I don't know what, but has the world's largest, biggest closet, and it's legit 3 stories. And it's got like its own bar in it and its own beauty room. It's crazy. But yeah, so I watched her prior to me getting a P.O. box, and I'm like, damn, I need a P.O. box. Holy mackerel. I'm happy living in my content little apartment inside a funeral parlor. A lot of people go, when they hear that I'm living in a funeral parlor. It was a funeral parlor a long time ago. In the 1800s, this was a funeral parlor. So this whole gigantic monster house, okay, had all its, whatever. And then they converted it into 2-story, and the whole top part was majority of a massive kitchen and whatever. And then down here, whatever. And then eventually they converted it into 4 apartments inside. Each one is unique, not alike. Mine is the updated one. So I was glad that I did get this one. So yeah, but I am very nervous about, I don't know what I'm more nervous about. Am I more nervous about my possible eye surgery, starting a new job, or a new owner taking over my house? Like, I don't know which one is more strenuous on me, but it's keeping me up at night. Like I'm laying in bed trying to sleep and my mind's going every which way but loose because I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, that's what happens when you have anxiety. I mean, I got PTSD, good reasons for it, horrible reasons actually, but I mean, I don't want to have attacks. So that's one thing that I didn't exactly tell the guy interviewing me is that I have anxiety attacks, whatever. I kind of shut up about that. You know what I'm saying? I think the best thing for me to do was take my medication, my anxiety meds, like an hour before I go to work, So then I should be pretty good for whatever hours. But if it's definitely nights, like I said, he said 2:00 and 4:00. So I could work anywhere all during the day, They're not a 24-hour Walmart either. They close at, it's either 10 or midnight. I'm not sure. I really should know. I really should know about this, guys. Let me see your comments. I made a drop to get them. It works. Get plastic cup with apple cider vinegar. I have it. And dish soap. I got it. Plastic wrap and elastic punch holes in it. Ah, very smart. I have everything right there, Renee. I can do it. I'm going to put one right here on my desk. This is where the coffee is, and they always land in my coffee. Earlier in this live, I know it's not going to kill me. I know they're not going to get me sick. And you mess with my coffee. I'm still drinking that damn coffee. I'm telling you, I'm not going to, but I'm always looking in here for a fruit fly. But that's what they are. They ain't going to kill me if I pull it out. I won't drink one. But I'm going to pull it out one day at a time. Yes, Susan. Hey, girl. How you doing? Had tons of gnats at work. That's what they're like. Hatching from dirt in a potted tree in one office. If you overwater, it is perfect conditions. Also hatch from sink drains. Okay. So vinegar. Okay, cool. All right. So I will clean my sinks again because I clean it with the different cleaners for the ceramic. And then in the drain, I put baking soda and vinegar and watch it all bubble. I love watching it. I do that for my kitchen sink, my bathroom, and my bathroom sink and my bathtub. Eye surgery is worth it. A friend did it. She had very bad eyesight. Now she don't even need glasses. Okay. That's awesome. Excuse me. Good Lord. This has been acting up for a while. It's 11. Thank you. I had no idea what time my Walmart closes. You got some that are super centers. They're open 24. Not this one. Hell no. I wish I could live in the U.S. I feel so much closer to your culture than in Germany. I don't even know Germans away from my own family. I'm not full-blooded German, but I am part German. Last name Simon. So I always said, what is a Simon name? Is it German, Hungarian, Irish, Polish? Who knows? Whatever. But we are Irish, Polish, Hungarian, German, British, Slovakian. I thought there was one more, but it was such a small percent. I think so, the Slovakian were very small. But a lot of people over the years, since a teenager, they always said I had an accent. And I said, it's a Jersey accent. And they're like, no, it's something else. So people have said they've heard some form of accents going on. So that just could be nationalities. It's just the way I talk. I don't know. I talk like a Jerseyan. Yeah, no, I don't do that. I do have an attitude of a Jersey girl, that's for sure. I usually just leave out sugar, water, and they get in there. Yeah, I could do that too. I have to leave like little cups laying around. The stinking little bugs. Landlady said to take each plant and bring them outside on a warmer day. And she said to like push in and like feel all the leaves and whatnot to knock off the larvae, eggs, bugs. And I'm like, okay. Because I do go in the back room. All the plants are in my studio for the winter. And I'm playing with them. I push down in to see if they need water because they do not need overwatering, not those plants. And then when I see dead leaves, I'm kind of like pulling them off and just moving the flowers. So maybe I'm triggering them little suckers to come, come flying out and getting me, man. They don't bother me. I'll occasionally see one flying, but then he disappears. Then I find it in my coffee. You are nice. Thank you. Tammy, if you won't say it here, email me about your P.O. box. What do you mean, Maggie? My P.O. box is active. Hold on a minute. Due date the 31st. And because I already paid for the keys 6 months ago, because that's like like extra $6 or something. 6 months. See, the little fruit fly. Watch, he's gonna land on my coffee. 6 months is 32, and for 12 months it's 64. So when I got the P.O. box, I can't believe 6 months has gone by. I swear it's only been 3 months. But when I got the P.O. box, I only paid for 6 months because I want to see if it was worth it. I wanted to see what I could do with the P.O. box. So it's still the same. It's still P.O. Box 17 Glen Gardner. So he just left this bill in my thingamajigger, in my P.O. box. So like I said, I'm only going to do 6 months. I'll do 6 months at a time to see how it goes, But if I get the money by the 31st, and I'll be fine. And I will stop in on Monday because one of you said something was there for me. Yes, Maggie, I plan on paying another 6 months. I don't want to do it for a year. I'd rather just do it every 6 months, It's not like it's a ton of money, but it's just the fact that I wound up having extra things to pay. Sadly, extra interest. So, you know, that P.O. box didn't fit in my budget. And I kind of relied on YouTube to pay me because it was going to cover that. And then it's not like it's a whole ton, but it would cover, you know, the $32. You know what I mean? So, but I like all of that to go into, I mean, if it's not in my PayPal, then I would just pay from my, you know, debit card, whatever, from my bank. Cause I ain't charging that. No, I can't do that. I'm trying to pay down that stuff. Yeah, it's 6 months, 32. Here, let me just cut this off. Oh God, my thing sucks. Good Lord, guys. I don't know how you can see. Oh, there's my P.O. box. And due date. I don't know if that came backwards, guys. I hate for that to show up backwards. But yeah. I had to keep looking at it because I remember paying 36 or 38 when I first got it. But that's my keys. You pay a little, you know, extra on the keys. Can't blame them. I love coffee too. Heck yeah. Gotta love the coffee, guys. But yeah. Oh, I wanted to get back to the eyes. Okay, what is your name? S. Sheer? Because I don't know what to call you. Are you? Gotta leave you. I'm working on the Xmas gift for a friend, which is in a game content for games. He's mad for deer, and I'm doing this stuff. Collectible deer coins, necklace stuff. Very cool. Sandra. Okay, thank you, Sandra. Yeah, I'm. The eye is an orbital decompression, or an eye lift surgery, plastic surgery. I wish I could do laser. They said that they cannot. So as you guys can see, I have issues with my eyes. Both of my eyes have been damaged due to trauma in the past. That I have the thyroid disease. This is the Graves' disease. This eye has bulges out a little more. My eyes are not symmetrical anymore. It's just what happened with the disease. So there's 2 surgeries we're talking about on Thursday, which is why my nerves are a little shocked, guys. I will admit it. The two procedures are, and I apologize for the way I look. That's why I tried to get good eyeglasses to camouflage this. The eye is not gigantic today. This is the normal. This one, I sustained trauma to this side, so I do have a slight lazy eye now because he knocked it kind of out of whack. But to 2 procedures, an orbital decompression. So basically, they take the eye out and then they break all the bone in your eye socket, remove the bone, shave it, fix any nerve or muscle. And then what they do is they put the eye back in, and then the eye has room to go more inside the skull part. Okay. In the orbital thing. That one's really scary. Because it is breaking all the bone. I watched the video. I did throw up. The other one is what he would do is he would do plastic surgery around the eye, and he would pull the eye. Okay. I can't exactly do it because they would pull the eye somehow up 2 parts, the bottom, and somehow do I can't do it, guys. I can't do what he said. He's a plastic surgeon, specializes in the eye, so he's going to know what the heck he's doing. They're not symmetrical, as you can see, but somehow this is all bigger down here because of the protrusion. Okay. This is kind of, fine, whatever. But they would somehow, I don't want to freak you guys out. I can't even look at that myself. So yeah, see how the glasses kind of camouflage that? You can't see it as well. It took me a long time to find a pair of glasses, and my eyes are so screwed up that they are jumbo. I mean, these lenses are humongous. There's actually 3 levels to my glasses. So yeah. I don't have glaucoma. I have a little bit of, oh Jesus, what did my mom just have done? not glaucoma, cataracts. Little bit of cataracts. We're not worried about that. We're just worried about the eye coming out of the socket. Like it cost $50, but he had to do it. All plastic surgeons have to have pictures. So he took a picture without my glasses on. He took a picture, of face forward, side shots, looking straight up. And he needed them for his record so that he could kind of do it. So that's what we're discussing Thursday. We're discussing having the orbital decompression done, or having the plastic surgery to kind of maneuver the eye area to make it more even. Because I'm very self-conscious about my eyes. I always have been. I have a very hard time looking at people and having a conversation, talking to them. I find myself, I'm always looking away because I can't stand it. There's days that my eyeball is a lot bigger. But lately it's been kind of staying a couple millimeters out, I haven't had to use the tape to close the eyelids, which is great. I came close to that years ago, but no. So this is why I'm having an issue with my thyroid. It's just... Don't know what happened, guys. I got the disease in 2001, 2002 diagnosed, and the eyeball was gigantic. But the eye won't go back in. So, yeah, they got to kind of retract that muscle and whatnot. But so anyway, that's what I will learn on Thursday. And then when I leave there with what we're going to do surgery-wise, then I go to my job orientation. Boy, I'm going to have a lot on my mind, right? I'm going to leave the surgeon's office and I'm going to be like, oh, wow, next month, 2 months from now, I'm going in the hospital and have my eyeball socket busted out, or I'm going to have an eye lift. And then I'm going to my job interview and I'm going to have this crap on my mind. So I have to, when I get in my car, I kind of have to get myself out of that and get myself just totally focused on learning what my job responsibilities are, And the weird thing is, people don't pick your schedule. The computer does. The Walmart computer actually runs like everybody's name and department and actually makes your schedule. So I will know my schedule 3 weeks in advance all the time. So say I got my schedule right now and I'll look at it and I'll know my days and hours for the next 3 weeks. Then the computer does it again. And the other thing I found out is pretty cool is that they have an employee-only Walmart app. Do you guys know that? I have the Walmart app. I go and I scan items and it tells me how much it is, if it's in the store, if I could order it, which I only ever had one thing shipped from Walmart, and that was my beach cruiser bike. You're a wonderful person. Everybody got his own issues. I had 2 times cancer already, and I'm 34. Girl, God bless you. Now my legs are giant like tree stumps, edema and tumors all over. Can't move very much. I am so sorry, Sandra. So sorry. God bless you, honey. And I hope things get better for you. I really do. And you're right. We all have our own issues. We got our own problems. Nobody's perfect. But, there's so many great people out here. It's awesome being able to come on and talk to you guys. I've known about this whole job for a little while, about all the jobs that I applied for. But since now I actually officially took this job, I can tell you, I applied at a major hospital, being the transporter. So I would have transported patients from whichever room, from emergency room to radiology, when they leave the hospital, transport them to outside. That's what a transport is. They transport patients all throughout the hospital. So I applied for that job, but everything was in process. I applied at Sally's Beauty. I applied at Sally's Beauty as a sales associate at a store, and I've been in there several times. They are never very busy, but I thought that would have been an interesting job. I can walk around. I'm playing with things that I like, the beauty items, stocking, and cashiering, but at least I'm not sitting in the spot and cashiering for a long period of time. So I knew I could handle that. So I applied for that. That application was also in progress, people reviewing it. Then I applied for a major one, which is the ARCA Hunterdon County, and that specializes in basically being almost like what I'm going to go to school for next year. Not peer support counseling. That's what I'm doing next year. That's why 2020 is going to be really interesting. And I have to figure out how I can go to school and work at the same time. So next year is really 2020 around the corner, but that's going to be very interesting. Smokey, come here. Some people haven't seen you. Come here, bud. Some people saw you, some people didn't. Come on. This is my boy. This is my baby. Yes. So the ARCA Hunterdon is just basically you would go to the person's home. There's a lot of Down syndrome people. I met so many of them in the past. I got to hang out with a lot of them for 6 months because one of their offices was right next to my classes when I was in computer school for 6 months. I would hang out with a lot of them and just funny and silly. So you have people with, different illnesses and whatnot. So I would go to the home, the group home, or the person's house, take care of the people, transport them to whatever events. So it would have been interesting. Unfortunately, they got back to me right after I already accepted the Walmart position. So I took the Walmart position because I thought, you say hello. Look at the camera. Say hello, Smokey. He gotta lick me, guys. He's my love bug. He's my love bug. You say hello. Say hello, everybody. Yeah, my Smokey. I tried putting his Christmas outfits on. Yeah, wasn't having it. He wasn't having it. So, yep. So, 4 jobs I applied for in the 2 weeks, but the Walmart came through immediately. The following day, they were like, yes, Warner. So like I said, he's a nut. Now he's licking the back of my head. Smokers. Oh, hold on. It's like I got a fur on. He likes to hang on my shoulders. So hopefully he'll hang here for a while, guys. He loves his mama. He loves his mama. This cat is adorable. Wish mine would cuddle like that. Oh, he's all the time. Big Mama. I don't know where she is. I'll get her on camera one day. Hey, Smokey. Where you going? But at least he made an appearance again. He made an appearance at the beginning of the live, and now he made another appearance. But yeah, that's my boy. Sandra got 7. Oh, my God. Hey, Janet. How you doing? Yeah, Smokey's adorable, right? He's my tuxedo. Say hello, Smokey. You're your baby. I would have as many, but landlord said, no. So I moved in with the one, adopted Savannah after her surgery. So I have the 2 cats. Come on. I would have, like I said, I would have a ton more, but she don't want it. I don't have the money to have a ton. If I would, I could. If the new owners, if and when they take over and they allow us to have pets, who knows? Maybe I'll add a 3rd. But I'm not sure because he's the king. He's the king. He will beat up, the cats. Like he tortured Savannah for a long time. So he was, he liked to beat up all the cats. He's oh God, what are we at December? He's 9 now. You 9? Good think back when you were born. When were you born? 2008. So no, oh my God, you're older than that. You were born in 2008. Or were you born in 2009? Shoot, you're not 9, you're 10. Good Lord, I have to think when he was born because he's, oh my God. So he's like 10 or 11, guys. Jesus. I've had him a long time. It's my buddy. I'll tell you why. If it came down to it, if I had to starve to make sure my my cats were taken care of, I wouldn't eat. Hey, thank God, it's my baby. I feel so in need to pet him. Smokey, Sandra wants to pet you. Say hello to pet me. Okay, he just wants to hang out on me. He just wants to hang out. You have 6 dogs, but I have a large yard. Yeah, take advantage of. Yeah, yep. Well, I'm in dog rescue. You guys all know that. So Susan owns her dog rescue, and we do meow meow meow. We do all kinds of stuff. We've driven to Texas and brought back a bunch of puppies. So I'm always around the dogs, but I have the cats. You know, the cats are easier for me than taking care of the dogs. So cats are more, independent. Yeah, than the dogs, because you got to take the dogs outside, and they kind of do wreck your home a little more than the kitty cats. But these guys, they could just go in their litter box. You know what I'm saying? So when I go away on trips, I did have somebody come and check up on them. Then I upgraded their feeders and water bottles to the bigger ones, And the weirdos here, Mr. Smokey and Savannah, can't figure out the self-feeder. They do not put their paw in to move the food this way. So when they run low, they bug the heck out of me, and then I have to go and stick my hand and move the food or shake the bottle. I'm trying to show them, guys, paw in here, move your food. It comes out, drops down. You're not going to starve. The sillies can't figure it out. You tired? All you do is sleep. My 1-year black lab is the baby, always wanting attention, and got one half-breed pit bull and terrier, and then the other 2 are pure mini fox terriers. Oh, cute. Yeah, he loves me, Sandra. He loves me. This is my baby. God, I don't even want to think of losing my boy. I've buried some of my pets, and it's horrible, but I've had him the longest out of any pet that I've had, so. But baby. Yeah, I don't want to think about that. Oh, don't want to think about that. But, oh, I know. You kiss a mama. Yes, yeah. Can't ignore the man. This is my man. He's my man. Yep. You say hello to everybody. You're finally going to sit here and chill out with us, right? Gmail. But, yeah, he is. He's silly. But yeah, I'm excited to go. Oh, what's the matter? I'm giving you love. I'm excited to go back to work. I'm excited to finally get some answers and kind of conclude the whole eye thing. The eye thing, if I do get that surgery, I don't know about the eye left. Whatever. I probably could go back to work within that week. I would say. The orbital decompression, he told me that I was going to hate him for a week. So that told me that I was going to be in severe agony. He also said that I will be blind in that eye. And then I will lose some vision in that eye. So there's a lot to think about, guys. My vision is very poor in my left eye. My vision in my right eye is better. The operation is on my right eye. So therefore, my vision will not be as good. But, it's like he's going to give me more details. So I would say I'm deaf, and I'm going to have a black eye for over a month. He said at least a month you will have a black eye. Obviously. Hello. So I'm not sure about that. I am going to talk to the people at orientation. So that's kind of a good thing. I see the eye surgeon Thursday. When I'm done there, I go to orientation. There should only be about a 30-minute gap in between to get to the appointments, me to calm down, chill. But I will mention it at orientation. I will have any paperwork he gives me in my pocketbook. And I will say, listen, this is something that's been on the books for months now. But this is what we're going to do. And then I'm going to need to take off a little work. So I know for sure, because especially if I'm not going to be able to see, and you guys are totally blurry right now. I can see you. You're fairly clear. I mean, right now, you guys are clear. But if I lose the vision here and this ain't that good, it'd probably be a problem for me. So this is stuff that's been occupying my mind for months, man. But I'm still gonna go out and dive. And I'm very interested. Like if I get out of work, like Walmart closes at 11. If I get out of work at 11 o'clock, I can shoot over to PetSmart dumpster. You guys remember me dumpster diving at PetSmart? Occasionally I get food, or what did I get? I got food. I got litter. I got a whole big fish tank. Oh, I got 2 brand new doggy strollers. Sold the one at the yard sale. The other one, that stupid robber down the road, which we haven't had court yet, she basically dismantled it outside and left it in the rain, whatever. But I do believe I have everything for that. So I do got to find somebody to give that to. I haven't figured out, because I know Sue doesn't want it for the rescue. That's, so I'll figure out. I'll find out. Hopefully I'll meet and make new friends at Walmart. The friends that I have now, friends that I've had forever, high school, recently, I don't see my friends that much. I don't really know why. Susan and I, we definitely see each other. We just saw each other a couple times in the last month. We went to 2 movies. We had dinner twice. So two dinners, 2 movies. We done that. I see Cecilia every once in a while. So she's coming up tomorrow to give me a hand with the Christmas wrapping. Maybe I'll record us being goofballs that we are. But yeah, hopefully I'll get back out to dumpster diving. I'm trying to think what's out there. There's the CVS, the crazy one that I have to sneak through the woods, like the trees, so I can go through that one, and they'll actually be closed. So if I do get out at 11, they will be closed, so I can just pull up and check that out. Then I got the PetSmart. I will avoid Walmart. Like I said, guys, they have humongous compactors, and I've never even tried to dive over there. Just Walmart is a no-no. Down the road further is the Bed Bath & Beyond, the Ulta, the dollar store, which the Bed Bath & Beyond is near the dollar store. And I cannot find the dollar store dumpster. This whole year, I have no clue where the dollar store dumpster is. Where do they throw their trash out? They do have a compactor that is along the side of the building right near the dumpster that I have filmed me pulling out from BBB. They also got a whole new dumpster, which I filmed. Which is so much easier. It's not one of the top ones where you open the top. It's the square box. Top is closed, and it has the 2 sliding doors on either side. So it is smaller than the one that they had, the regular one. But this one, I just walk up, slide it open, take a look, pull out what I need to, close it, walk around the other side, open it, like a lot of those Aldi dumpsters that you guys see in the videos. Okay. So that one's there. So like I said, if I work late, I can hit up all the old spots that I used to dive at in my, beginning videos. All those videos that I have, I don't know what the hell I have, like 300. But if you guys go way back to the beginning of my starting dumpster dive, you're going to see all these different stores and actually some different cities. But at least with that, I'll be like, yay, I'm out of work. Okay, let's go dumpster diving. And I'm going to be right there. So I'm going to be motivated, especially if the stores are closed. I tend to go to that area when they're all open. I can walk up to that BBB dumpster, man, and there's people driving by looking at me like, what the heck are you doing, man? And I'm pulling things out and throwing it in my car. Did not. The bag. That's it. I need my vinegar or my sugar. Fruby. The dang Fruby. They fly in, they drown, I drinketh. You guys may think that's gross, but you know what? Seriously. I'm gonna die eventually. So if a bug is gonna kill me, whatever. I ain't worried about a bug. Seriously, I'm not eating the bug. I'm not drinking the bug. I'm pulling the bug out, you know. Short life. Jane used to work at Walmart. Awesome. I was asking, did anybody here used to work at Walmart? How did you like working at Walmart? Is there anything specific that I shouldn't do? I start my orientation on Thursday, and I will be in charge of, well, sales associate in the toy department. So I'm in charge of the whole toy department. And when I looked at it that day that I had the interview, woohoo, it was a mess. It was a mess. So it kind of was cool because I can walk around, move the toys straight into boxes, do a little display. I like to decorate. So maybe I will be good for this company. I may be a good fit. I've never worked for a company this humongous before. So, I mean, I know my old grocer is huge, except, you know, he owns 4 ShopRites. But I mean, ShopRite is a big chain, but come on now, Wally World is a lot bigger. We can't have birds. I wouldn't have birds. I had birds in the past, Maggie, but these cats, forget it. I can't. Yeah. I thought about fish and all kinds of stuff, but I think it just would be too much for the cats. But yeah. Melt and make their candles. Maggie, you know I don't want anything to do with that channel. Anybody else, eat your own, but I'm not going back to that channel. No. Simple Life Learning, I like them. Yeah. They actually, Duncan from Simple Life Learning, he told me about TubeBuddy. So I had Frank from Scrap Dog tell me about Power Director. I got hooked up with that. And then Duncan from Simple Life Learning told me to install TubeBuddy on my laptop, which is fantastic. So yeah, I mean, I've learned all kinds of different things from a lot of you guys. Let me tell you. Oh my God, the video I just did recently about the COPA, and it takes you 1 minute to make your channel an adult channel. Holy mackerel. Okay, I had to credit her for telling me on that live. Got her channel, subscribed. Let me tell you, she was life-saving. I sat here for a week going through 300 videos. I'm deleting videos, all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, and then she goes, go in, do this, click, boom, done. Like, are you serious? So if you guys haven't seen the whole COPA, 1 minute to adult only, watch that. It's not long at all, but I show you in detail on my camera right at it. I show you exactly where to go, and I don't even care if I showed you guys the revenue. That stuff don't matter. And the revenue, it showed in that video that it showed my revenue and how much. But then if I clicked onto a separate analytics page, it showed me a few dollars. So it is so confusing. That's why I'm like, I have no idea what's up with YouTube. I don't even know how people get paid, to be honest. I keep asking my fellow YouTubers, are you getting paid? How does it work? Like, when do you get paid? Like, honest answer. Every month we get paid on the 21st. It goes directly into the account you linked. I mean, this is the stuff. I mean, I got that. So now I'm waiting for the 21st to actually shoot what happened. And some people say the money that it takes from when you first sign on, it takes a couple months. Well, we're going 3-4 months now. So I don't know, guys. I'll be happy as heck. I will announce, hey, guys, YouTube, Google, whatever, finally paid me. It does help. I went monetized for a reason. Get that little extra revenue, and that's basically what's going to help keep me going. But, it was basically for putting gas in my car to keep me going and whatnot. And then if I can get some better equipment. So, I mean, thanks to, some of you guys, man, you sent me the new tripod and the 2 little tripods and whatnot, like that, it really helps. You will be doing a lot more zoning. The toy department is always a mess. Yes, I seen it was a mess. I mean, I don't know exactly yet what I will be doing. I just know they mentioned straightening, stocking, returning things to where it should go.
The biggest problem about money advertising is you only get the money if somebody watched the video to ad block.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting here reading back and forth some of the details with the whole ads. And the other thing with the whole thing, you don't get paid. They say you don't get paid unless you get 4,000 watch hours per month. So I'm trying to see, are people watching my videos? And I think this is one reason why, honestly, I'm sitting here going, I don't know, Frank, if you're still here. But Frank Scrap Dog does his lives like every night, and it'll run for hours, and that has got to help his watch time, in order to him get paid. So, you have to, like, there's certain things that have to happen. You have to have 4,000. I don't think it's views. It said watch hours. So I was sitting, got confused because it just has different, but it doesn't give you. It doesn't say to the point. Okay, this is what exactly it says. Oh, but you have to have 4,000 watch hours per month plus whatever. And I keep going back to check, and when I check my analytics, it says that my watch views are going down. So I'll like show a video and it'll say my video is 20 minutes long. The average watch duration for that video is only 7 minutes. So that means people only watching my videos for 7 minutes and then dropping off, getting out. So it's like I'm trying to see through my program where I can view how many watch hours I have. So and then I also had asked people, do they hold my money until I actually get the 4,000 watch hours, whatever? And I didn't get an answer back on that. So this is all confusing. So I'm hoping, it has been dry as it's raining. It's been raining for a long time, but we had some rain, we had some snow, but the dumpsters are dry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I was going every day trying to see if they threw out that Thanksgiving stuff, and I just don't know what's going on. I mean, that video that I did, dumpster one I just posted a couple days ago, that's like all I have. So we all dumpster divers go through a dry spell, but I'm in a dry spell right now. The weather's crappy. People aren't throwing things out. I know I should be getting a huge after Christmas score like I did last year. Oh my gosh, that dumpster was loaded. The whole damn thing was all Christmas. Debbie and I got a lot. I mean, we didn't have room in the car. I mean, it was a point where I told Debbie, oh my gosh, I might have to like leave you here and go unload and come back. But no, she wound up putting a big one on her lap and drive. Like that car was packed. The trunk was packed. The back seat was packed. Debbie sitting in the front seat with a big bag on her like this. She couldn't even see. That's how much we got. And everything was Christmas. Everything was Christmas. Over 1,000 boxes of candy canes too. Up, wait, up. You are not. He didn't land in the coffee, but he was on the thing there. Now, if I go back to that store and there is no, after Christmas, I found Thanksgiving last night. Yes, Frank. I've been trying to find the Thanksgiving because they should be getting rid of it. I didn't go last night because I was gone. Didn't get home until midnight. So, and I could not see. I could not see. I was driving in fog going there and in fog coming home, driving me absolutely nuts. But there's got to be fall, guys. After the holidays, they throw it out. I haven't gotten fall yet, so I don't know what's going on, which is making me think, did somebody rat on me? Like Frank got ratted on, with the whole Aldi's thing. Did somebody rat on me? Because now it's like they're not throwing the garbage out at that place. So I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on. So if, I really don't know. But it ain't going to stop me from going there. It's not locked or any kind of thing like that. Yes, Frank. Yep. At Family Dollar. That's exactly where I go and I get some massive scores. Family Dollar filled the whole entire dumpster last year, all Christmas. As you saw, they filled it with all Halloween. Holy geez. I'm waiting for the Thanksgiving. So, Frank, if you just got your Thanksgiving, then I am, even though it's raining out and it's crappy, I am going to go take a look and see what is today. There are certain days that they just don't put nothing in the dumpster. Everybody's got certain dumpster days. My days are usually Monday and Tuesday are usually my good days because the dumpsters, the garbage men come on a Wednesday or a Thursday. I do not know the schedule, which we all should kind of know the schedules where we dive at. But the other town, because there's several towns that I go to, the other town that I go to, I don't know their schedule. They're the one that I hit the Aldi's and a few others, which I like that Aldi's for the fact it's the bin with the sliding doors. The Aldi's in the one town that I go to, as you guys see it on my Aldi's videos, that sucks. Even though I did get a really good, I got a really good Aldi's dive the one time, but it's a massive, big dumpster. You know what I mean? And it's in the back of the whole mall. And I don't care. I mean, that's where, what else is back there? Oh, the Burlington. I got some major scores there. And now I want to hit that puppy up. So yeah, Hallmark is there. So when I get done with work, I can hit BBB, Hallmark, CVS, Burlington, Kohl's, because they combined the dumpsters, because I've seen Kohl's products inside Burlington. The Aldi's is right there, even though they got that massive one. The only time I get a good score is when they throw everything on the top, because you don't want to dig way down. But if they do throw fresh right on the top of the Aldi dumpster, okay, that's cool, because I managed to get a couple there. What else is up there? I did say the CVS. There's also this whole plaza that I've snuck. You drive behind, and that's where all the dumpsters are. And the people do kind of look at you, but I've scored back there. That is the Staples, which their dumpster's always locked. But if you lift the corner of it, you can, if there's something right there, you can pull it out. And I'm always waiting for them not to have that darn thing locked, but whatever. So the Staples, the Pier 1. Let's see, the bank. There's a couple restaurants, but then there's an iPlace. I used to get good score on like the bubble wrap or the small shipping boxes, but there are a couple there as well. And then of course you got the other shopping center, which has the Ulta, Sally Beauty, Five Below, all these designer stores. It's kind of a rich section. The hair salons, whatever. Sometimes you get their nasty bags, but you got that whole entire thing. So like I said, if I work late, I can drive around that town at night and hit them up, because the stores are finally closed. A lot of the stores, they don't close until 10 o'clock, and the damn employees will wait around forever. Like on Frank's Live, he sat there waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and this guy is out with his car, and then he drops something or breaks something, and he's cleaning it up, and we're all watching Frank Live. We're going, I clicked on prior to that, and I'm watching, waiting for what's. I didn't say a word until I was like, oh, Lord. So, because sometimes I'll do that. I'll come into your videos all stealth and I won't say nothing. Then I leave, or I'll come in and watch, and then I'll, say hello, or I'll just jump on and, hello, how you doing? It depends what I have, because so much has been going on. I don't have time. I'm behind in a lot of you guys' videos. I like to jump on lives if I can. I'm also was not getting notifications at all, so that was driving me nuts. Frank, I just got done checking my notifications for your live stream. Yeah, see, I know Frank is going. There's a lot of people jumping on today, but today was my time to come on and say, listen, guys, because I know I mentioned about jobs, and I wanted to let you guys know. Here is the deal with me. I'm getting a part-time job. It's supposed to be nights. It could be anywhere from, even though I did apply 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. I think they're more concerned about nights. So it could be I'm working 2 hours, or 2 p.m. to whatever, 4 p.m. to whatever, or I could be night. But I have a humongous gap. So if I work the night or the closing shift, then I'm going to take advantage of that. And then I'm going to go around, pray to God, everybody closes their shop and they leave. They don't sit around for a damn hour and a half, because I don't want to sit around for an hour and a half after working. You know what I'm saying? And then I can scope those out. So hopefully I will have some really good, dumpster diving videos for you guys. And the other thing I want to figure out is I love how, and I wish to God that we had one of these around us, but Marty and Alan, Crazy Family Tube, you guys know who they are. When they go and do huge dives, especially at the thrift store, which we don't have thrift stores like that have, we did, but they removed their bin a long time ago. So that kind of sucked because Debbie and I did grab something, 1 or 2 items out of there. We didn't get caught. This wasn't filmed. This is before I started filming, you know. But they get all of this stuff in their truck, and then they go directly to the donation center and they drop it off. Now, that would be so beneficial to me because I don't have the storage that I saw some people do. You know what I'm saying? So if I were to go dumpster dive and get it filmed, you know, then I could like film or show you guys like in my car, in my trunk, whatever, kind of show you, you know, what you got, but then immediately get rid of it. Oh, that would make life so much easier because I had so much stuff in this house that I just can't. And then, like I said, with people coming and going all the time, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who dumpster dive and have a lot of stuff in your house, is it your anxiety is through the roof? I mean, I was just watching something a little while ago, and then I started reading, and it said when people's homes are cluttered, they develop anxiety. I already have anxiety, but yes, it is so true. When I had stuff all cluttered around, my anxiety was crazy. My mind was going. So I know a lot of you guys, you got to have the anxiety. I want to have some type of storage area for the dumpster finds. Because if I start getting too much again, what the heck am I going to do with it? You know? So it's stressful. Dumpster diving. Lisa, how you doing? Miss Purple Apple, hello. I'm sorry if I missed anybody here. I got to start reading my chat. Great to hear you got a job. Thank you. Hey, lady, congrats on a new job. Never dumpster dive at where, Jane? Where do you not dive at? Who is the one that has the line of bins, Tammy? ShopRite, Janet. ShopRite. Not the one I work for. ShopRite has all of those. They got rid of the large, ugly, big dumpsters. They bought 20 of the blue recycle bins, and then I'll go there and pull them up. Wow. I have never seen that much thrown out fruit, vegetable, and bread. You guys see it in the videos. All of that. Fruits, vegetables, and all this kinds of bread. I will not touch the bread. I already explained, no, I'm not touching that. They're not wrapped. They're just thrown there. But so much waste. Oh my gosh. And it doesn't even say donations to Pig Farm. We're in New Jersey, guys. We got farms all over the place. There's a farm right down the road, miles, only, oh my God, a couple miles down the road from that ShopRite. They could come and they could take that stuff to feed their horses, their pigs, their sheep, the goats, the cows. I've been to the farm. They also have a nursery. I've gotten some plants from them. So seriously, it's not even written on there, donated to such and such. But yeah, they take it out every day and they throw it in all those bins. The one day, almost all 20 of them were full. I mean, I couldn't even get to the back to lift, but the whole front row was full. It's ridiculous. But I can go almost any given night, guys, and get free fruit or vegetables, whatever. Mostly vegetables. But if I don't need it, I'm not going to get it. My freezer is packed. I have enough sliced and frozen fruit and vegetables to last me a while. So if I had somebody I knew around here that could use it, I would dive, put it into bags or boxes, and deliver it to them. But I don't know anybody around here. I don't. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for watching my channel. Never dive at a Walmart now. If you get caught, it will be considered employee theft. And that's what I heard. That's exactly what I heard, Jane. That's one reason why I will not even attempt to go behind the building. Okay. And look, I mean, the way that building is, there is like no visible, just little dumpster. It is a really large Walmart. It is not a super center. because we do not have that whole humongous, shopping, grocery store. It doesn't have the whole big grocery department. It has groceries, but it's not considered a super center. It's not 24 hours, but it is large. Okay. And the parking lot is large. And then it is attached. There is actually a food bank there, a karate shop or gymnastics or something attached, but around the back, there is also Lowe's. Okay, so the Walmart and then you got the Lowe's. They're almost like attached to each other. And there's always lumber, crates, whatever there. And then there is one humongous compactor in the back. There is no way. I've never attempted to even try to drive up to that sucker. No. But yeah, I'm not going to work at Walmart and then dumpster dive at Walmart. They can't fire me if I'm dumpster diving at other stores, I don't believe, but they definitely, I heard that they would consider it theft. If you work at any store and you dumpster dive out of the store you work at, I would believe that if they caught you, you're going to get fired. So yeah, I don't want to take that chance. Why can't you go there? Did you get caught? Also, my connection is horrible. You should, like Darth Vader on a delay from me. Sandra, I don't know where the heck you were going with that. Sorry you're having problems with your computer. Shoot. That is what my work does. It's called Loop. Stuff goes to pig farms. Yeah, it would be nice if they just said, hey, all this stuff is going to the farms. Because like I said, we got a lot of them around here. Why not? Why can't they go to the darn, farms? But when I drove up that day for the first time with the new bins and popped it, I'm like, one time that I didn't even realize the video wasn't even filming it until I got home, went to edit my video. I'm like, oh my God, the whole entire thing was it never filmed. I hate that. I hate when I'm filming something good and then realize the camera shut off or it was never filming to begin with. I hate that. And I always have to take the gloves off to hit to go. And that sometimes probably why I don't even put the damn glove back on. But yeah. May I ask you something out of order? Don't know exactly where you are, but do you have that deer deceased where you at? My friend got he is so scared his baby gets sick. I am in New Jersey and we have a lot of deer. Deer walk in my backyard and hang out in my backyard every day, if that's what you mean. We are in hunting season. They just passed the thing with the bears. So I'm waiting to hear the shotguns, but we have bears outside. They come walking down the mountain. I haven't seen them walking my street yet, but they're up in the top of the mountain, but I'm waiting for them to come crossing my property. I'm waiting to catch, it's supposed to be hibernation time. So they should be, they should be in their caves. But I haven't heard any guns going off from the hunters down the road, so I don't know. But I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, deer. We have a lot of deer and a lot of dead deer on the road. I can't, since I've been here 6.5 years, I cannot tell you how many times I've heard cars driving on the highway right next to me and the brakes hitting and them hitting a deer. I've almost hit numerous deers. I was behind somebody and the 2 cars in front, they hit a deer. The car behind swerved to the other lane to avoid, and then I locked my brakes, and I just saw the deer spitting like this, and then it spun itself right underneath the guardrail. Poor baby. I don't know what happened to it, but guys, please don't forget, Tammy has mystery boxes. Thank you, Maggie. Yes, guys, I have a lot of stuff left. I want you guys to have it. I have the mediums. Well, you can get a medium or large. That's the most value. I still have a lot of Halloween candy. You guys can use the candy for Christmas. So you can order them. And I have 5 candy boxes already done. All I need is a name and address. And I'll ship that to you. I think that the information with those boxes are in the description. I'm waiting for people who have gotten mystery boxes from me to let you guys know. I think I did a video on that to let all you viewers know how you liked or even disliked your box. So yeah, I have plenty left. They're 30 for the medium, 40 for the large. You can send it through PayPal, a lot easier. All my information is linked in my videos. But yeah, if you want one, I'll get it out to you as soon as possible. All the Walmarts here are super center, except some have delis. Yeah, this one don't have a deli. They got that deer disease. Oh, Lyme's disease looks like zombie deer, chronic waste disease or so. Oh, that's scary, Sandra. That's scary. Zombies. I've had nightmares that zombies were attacking me. It was the craziest thing, man. I have the stupidest, craziest, weirdest ass nightmares you can imagine. Oh my God. I'm allergic to Macrobid. Okay. So I can no longer take Macrobid. When I had an infection or something, they gave me Macrobid a couple years ago. Oh my Lord. I took this for a couple days before I called the doctor and said something is going on. Everything and anything was attacking me during the night. And as I'm awake, like right now, I would have like literally visions of zombies coming, like the Walking Dead zombies coming and attacking me. Jaws came up and bit my leg off. I mean, oh my God, you name it, it was attacking me. And it was crazy. So they said, oh, that's night terror. So you have to get off the medication. So I can't take that. But yeah, even not on the medication, I'll have freaking weird nightmares. But yeah, now you mentioned zombie deers. I'm thinking there's damn zombie deers outside. Hey, Tammy, love you, sweetie. Thanks, Denise. I don't want to get that, man. I don't want to get any diseases. No, I got enough personal diseases going on. I don't need to get any more. Thank you very much. Hell no. Speaking of candies, I was like a little girl with those candy corns. I knew I had to send them to you, Maggie. You like all these different ones, but it's like I'm trying to remember, and I don't like have a notebook to actually write little things down. But yeah, I do remember that you said you liked the Payday, so I included the Payday because I gave them all out to the vets, but I wanted to keep a couple. I ate one. It was pretty good. I got to stop eating that stuff. But yeah, guys, I got a lot of candy I can send you. I just heard that stuff come over to you from Canada. That's why I'm worried. At Germany, it comes from Russia. Oh, Lord. I didn't hear anything about no zombie deers, girl. If there's zombie deers out there, some disease that kind of freaks out these deers, makes them, then, yeah, because we got hundreds of deers. That's scary. Hey, Delilah, how you doing? We got Crafting with Ninny in the room, guys. Again, from Mystery Box 30 for medium small. Thank you, Maggie. They stopped the 24 Christmas thing here that we had 1 year, 2. Then they quit it. It was weird. Glad they stopped. Huh. Hey, Joanne. I was talking about my job. I got a job at Walmart. I am part-time. I'm going to be the sales associate in the toy department. So out of all the jobs I applied for, this one wanted me right away. I thought this one would be better for my body, be able to move around. They don't discriminate. They said I can bring my cane in. I can walk around the store with my cane. So that's awesome. If I need to sit, I could go in the back and sit real quick. So they seem to be pretty good. Some agencies, you just can't kind of do that. So, and I was up front and said, listen, I have disabilities. I have metal from my neck to my tailbone. So is that okay? And he said, yes. I said, okay. He's like, how many operations? I said, 9. And he's like, oh my God. I said, yeah. So that's the only reason why I haven't been working. I stopped working on the books in 2009. I was in physical therapy and chiropractic care for a year, then another year, and then multiple x-rays and MRIs later. And then finally in 2012, because I applied for disability in 2009, I finally got it in 2012. So it took a long time, and you do get that back pay, you know? So it was quite a bit, but then they took out a percentage, which really sucked. So it should have been a huge chunk of change, but I didn't get that huge chunk of change. So 2012, I finally got on disability at the time that I was in the hospital having my spine operated on. The most painful thing I've ever had to go through in my life. I don't wish it on anybody. I've been to the hospital with two of my good friends who've had the spine surgery, you know, and I see how they're recovering and everything, and it just did not compare to what I went through. I mean, oh my God. Yeah, I don't ever want to feel that pain again. Please, dear God, I don't ever want to feel that pain. No, that was just horrible. So, and you know, I mean, it helped with the issues, but you know, I'm still in agony with it. So, you know, not every surgery works, but whatever. The deers are infected in Michigan. If any of you guys know anything about these infected deers, let me know. I got some YouTuber friends in Michigan, so congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, I go for orientation on Thursday. I have the appointment with the my eye surgeon, the plastic surgeon for my, you know, eyeball. Joanne on Thursday. When I'm done with them, I go right to my job orientation. So, yeah. I've been waiting for Candy to come into the room, but she's not. But I do want to open her card. I'm wearing the nail polish you sent. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. I remember you saying you liked some makeup, and I heard you say something about nail polish. I love the color. My mom grabbed one of the lipsticks. Cool, LOL. Mark's worn a couple of the sets of the clothes to school already. Awesome. I still got a lot more clothes. I do. If you guys want mystery boxes, please let me know. Email me. I got clothes. I got shoes. I got slippers. The companies that I was donating to, they were like, stop. Like, I gave them a lot. And then, of course, I got toys, beauty products. I mean, there's a lot of, so I can pack that mystery box for you guys. The ones who've been ordering, they let me know. No children stuff. Like, I mailed one out and they said no kids, just me and my husband, no kids. So I made sure that I didn't pack any toys, nothing for kids in that box. Someone else said that they liked, holiday stuff. And there was a couple little tips in that. I aim towards that. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff. I don't want to keep it for a very long time. I'd rather you guys, my YouTubers, whoever, get kind of first choice of, all the stuff I have. I got the purses and wallets. I mean, I bought them at 90%. So there's things that I paid some money for. They weren't, dumpster finds, or just penny items. These are things that I, bought. There's videos of me actually going to stores like Ulta and buying up a whole bunch of makeup. And I spent a good amount of makeup. I'm putting that stuff in mystery boxes, So you guys are going to, in the wallets, I mean, geez, there's a lot of stuff. You guys see my videos. I got a lot of good stuff. So and the jewelry and everything. So, Maggie, I sent Maggie as a Christmas gift, one of my necklaces that I made through my business, Coco Christamore, because that's the business I've had for a long time now. And I had to shut it down numerous times in my life. And I'm trying to get back into my jewelry business. But I went through all my jewelry and I tried to find something that I thought was personal for me to give to Maggie. And I had sent that in a little thing for Maggie for Christmas. And Mark got his toys and clothes and some shoes and stuff like that. But yeah, so sometimes I do throw something special into your boxes, but I wanted to give Maggie something a little special. So that's because I like to make one of a kind pieces of jewelry, and I have a lot left. I sold a ton when I was out selling, vendoring, and all that stuff. So I like to throw some stuff into your packages too. Feeding deer is forbidden. Get out of here. Really? It's forbidden? Oh my God, we can feed the deer. It's no big deal. I throw everything outside. We got deer. The bears, they haven't come on the property yet. They kind of stay away, but I'm waiting. But from what I see outside, we have deers, raccoons, squirrels, of course, the birds. We have foxes, and we have coyotes. So we do have a variety of, and of course, the wild cats. There's 4 of them that live outside, which actually it kind of ticks me off because I've driven by and I've seen these cats and they're sitting outside and they're freezing in the snow, freezing in it's 20 degrees out and they're out there freezing. And then we have a couple of them that they walk around my yard, so I'll catch them, but they're not friendly enough to kind of come up and chill with me or let me pet them. But we had that snow and that deep ice freeze, the one that we had 2 weeks ago, where my daughter, which I just found out not too long ago, whatever. Well, anyway, but my daughter crashed her car. Her husband was driving, but they spun out in the black ice and crashed into another vehicle, and that's when she sustained the concussion. That day that happened, one of the cats, neighbor outdoor cats, was walking all over because you can see kitty footprints all in the snow, and it was walking all around. You could tell the cat was trying to find a warm place. That pisses me off. I'm sorry. If you own cats and dogs, they should be inside. They should not be wild in our area. If you're on a huge farm, then that's all fine. That's all fine. I had my cats outside when I lived on a farm. But if you're in an area like this where they can die in a minute just walking into the street, they can die because the traffic's crazy and you're by a highway, you really shouldn't. So, and then they're out there freezing and you're not letting them inside. You're not allowing them to be an indoor-outdoor cat. If you're just having it to have and it's outdoor, it's like, oh my God. But that's what my neighbors do. They keep their cats outside and it pisses me off. I'm sorry, it does. Hey, Tammy, Lisa in Michigan, how much are mystery? Hey, Lisa, the mystery boxes are $30 for that medium and $40 for that large, and you get a lot in it. I pack all different stuff. It's easier if you just go to my account on my PayPal. It's on my page. You can send me the $30 with a note. You can write it right there, or you can send an email to me. Maggie's got everything posted here as well. It's a dingbatworld@gmail.com. All I need is you send the money to my PayPal. $30, you write $30 medium box, or just put medium box, either or. I'll know it's 30 for a medium, 40 for a large, and then I'll pack it. And then I have a whole ton of candy left, all still good. And if you wanted just all candy, then I'll pack that. So you just got to let me know. You want a $30 mystery box, a $40 mystery box. I'll pack it up, make sure I have your address. Got to be United States, because I already checked the prices for Canada elsewhere. And oh my God, I feel so bad that we cannot send. We can, but my gosh, why, you got to be loaded to get a darn package from the United States. It sucks. Like, I screenshot it from my actual UPS, from my post office, how much it goes to Canada, and it's triple the cost. It's crazy. But United States, then it's easy, it's the best. But yeah, Maggie's got it there. $30 medium, $40 large. Email me. If you want all children, you got to give me a tip. If not, I'm going to mix it all up. So either mix everything together, or you just say no children's items. I'll make sure I give you no children's items. If you want all for a woman, all for a man, or you put, you can put 4 kids, just let me know if you got a boy or a girl. So if you include the sexes, then I'll even better off, do your box. So, oh yeah, I got a lot of everything. Yeah, I do. Sure do. You do. I still got a lot, and I took it out of my living room and I put it in my bedroom. All the boxes, bags filled with stuff, baskets, crates, you name it. It's all filled. So that way, when my friends come tomorrow, we're going to lay on the floor and we're going to wrap, the gifts for my grandkids. So, but yeah, you guys want to order, grab them up quickly, especially if you want them before Christmas. So I just need that information. Send over that PayPal money. Today's Saturday. Obviously, the post office is closed tomorrow. But as soon as I get that PayPal money, then I'll do up your box and get it to you right away. So just make sure I have your name and address and give me some ideas on what you would like, in the box, whatever, then I can do you up a really good one. So, and if any of you guys have gotten mystery boxes, like I know Maggie, oh, I'm forgetting. Maggie, Jamie, Faith, Daisy. I'm forgetting everybody. I'll have to go back and check the files. But yeah, there's one of the videos where I said you guys can write a review or do a video. Maggie did a video of one of my mystery boxes. So if you're curious, you can go look at Maggie's video, Just the Two of Us, Life and Autism 670 Island Girl. You can go check out her video of her opening one of my mystery boxes. So I still want any of the workout clothes you have. I will pay for clothes and shipping. Please let me know. Oh, Janet, yeah. I went and checked the workout clothes. There was one pair of like a spandex workout clothes. It was a size small. I have clothes. I'm not sure if they're like workout clothes or not. Shoot me over another email, Janet. I need your size. Okay, because I don't think you wrote me your size the last time. And then the workout clothes. And then we'll have to figure out how. I think you said that you wanted to do a Facebook Live or something so I can visually show you the clothes. I mean, we'll have to do that pretty soon. Once I get working, guys, I'm honestly, this is the one thing. I don't know my work schedule. I could go to orientation Thursday, guys, and I could be working Friday. You know what I'm saying? They could be like, all right, your first day is tomorrow. I don't know how it's going to be. I have no idea. From orientation, I don't know how fast they're going to have me on the books and scheduled to work. So I'm not going to be able to do any filming, obviously, while I'm working. So, I won't be able to, I will not be doing everyday videos. That's probably going to be impossible for me, but I'm going to try to get a few videos a week. If you guys see them kind of fading off, it's only because work, that's it. Like I'm allowed to work 20 hours, 20 hours a week. I can't go over that 880 right now. And then in 2020, it goes to 910, I believe, in gross. So that puts me down to only working 20 hours a week. And they're going to divide that up upon 3 or 4 days. Because I don't think they're going to have me working 5 days a week at 4 hours each. They can, I kind of hope they don't do that because that's going to suck down my gas. Okay. That's going to my paycheck is just going to go to gas. Okay. My car isn't the best. It changes. It'll go from 60 miles per gallon to 18. So, and this job is a half an hour away. So I got a half an hour drive there, half an hour back. And then if I'm dumpster driving around. So I hope they don't put me 4 hours, 5 days a week. I hope they do like 6 hours. Was it 8 hours or something? Or 7, 7, and 6, maybe, I don't know, guys. I mean, that's the one thing I was worried about is that I'm driving back and forth with my gas. So the whole point of going to work was trying to keep that disability. And for me, disability don't pay a lot, guys. Some people get a lot. They love to have you work 4 days, 4 hours a day, making you drive there every day. Lowe's did that shit to me. Oh, Lisa. Yeah, see, that's what I'm worried about, guys. Seriously. I mean, I'm glad to be going back to work. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I got some anxiety. Come on, guys. It's been 10 years. 10 years since I had a job on the books. All these little odd jobs that I've done, the painting, working for this guy, the painter, and then his uncle, and then my landlord. I got paid cash doing that. Or with the landlady, she just took it out of my rent. You know what I'm saying? She'd be like, all right, Tammy, take $50, take $100 off the rent. That's not payroll, guys. That's not, income tax, all that stuff. I'm getting back into this after 10 years of being operated on, going into therapy, well, physical therapy, chiropractor care, mental health. Oh my gosh. Crazy, and I'm like, I can't just do nothing, so I have to find something to do, something to help me. So, okay, if for 9 months I can keep my disability check and go to work, I got 9 months, guys, 9 months of taking that paycheck, okay, and going, okay, here's my disability check. That's going to pay, the bills. But the problem that I've had is that I would pay the bills, okay, with that disability check, and then I would have to charge everything. Charge my gas, charge non-essential, charge whatever I need or got to shop and get whatever for that month. So that just kind of like build the credit cards up like this. And then of course my interest is through the roof. So it's like, like just my payment is like the interest, can't do it. So I need that disability check. Then I need the paycheck. So I'm hoping to God that that paycheck is what's going to start paying down. It's going to have to put the gas in my tank. Now we're into winter, so my heating bill is up really high. So, and I need to be able to pay that, So the work check is now going to start paying for the gas, pay down the credit cards, get those down, and pay off some bills that I haven't been able to pay or pay off because there's not enough money in the disability. You know what I'm saying? So, and then once 9 months is up, then I start losing even more of the disability. So it's like, I just kind of feel safe in the 9 months. And then after like a year, I may lose my disability completely, which is really going to be a problem for me. So there was a lot of thinking, a lot of involved in this decision for me to go back to work. And this timing, honestly, is not the best because my whole eye situation, but this is just how it fell into place. You get your employee badge same day as orientation. And since you don't have to give notice, might be soon. Right. I'm telling you, they are desperate, guys. I was in this place. I looked at the department. The toy department is an absolute wreck. A wreck. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to have the orientation and I may start the following day. So I had to make sure that I had no appointments the rest of the month. I mean, I may be working Christmas Eve or whatever. Like, I don't know what they're going to make me. Christmas Day, I have no idea. I'm going to be alone Christmas Day anyway. Every year for years, I'm alone on Christmas Day. Well, Courtney was here when she stayed here. She was here, but then she left. But basically, I'm usually alone because our family doesn't have gatherings anymore. Those kind of faded. But we would have like, something like a week before Christmas at my mom's. We don't do that anymore. And then ever since my dad got sick, we don't do Christmas Eve family gatherings anymore. So that's friggin' depressing. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I mean, my kids and I and the grandkids, we just don't get together. It's crazy. And I wanted them to stop here. So it's like either they'll stop here, get their gifts, and then go. It's like, I don't know. I do all this decorating, and I realized it the other day that I do this decorating for me and to keep the Christmas spirit for my father, even though he's been gone since 2012. He loved Christmas. I keep this going for me and my father. So my family doesn't all come here and see all the decorating I make. So a lot of people go, why do you even decorate? Do all of this decorating and nobody's coming to see you? I don't know. In a way, it kind of sucks because people aren't come in and join this. I mean, I had Christmas parties, friends' Christmas dinners for a couple years. And now I can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't have the energy anymore to do it. And those people that used to come, I don't even talk to anymore. Walmart run me to the ground. Yeah, I can't do registers, Lisa. Tammy, I worked Walmart ringing people up. Lisa, they're desperately needing cashiers, but I can't do it. Hell no! I'm sorry. I can't do it. I cashiered for a long time. I had to train cashiers to do their job. I can't do it. Mentally, I can go there. I was actually the second fastest cashier ringer ShopRite had. I was on the record book in our forgot the dang room, till room. We bring our tills right next to, there was a running score. I was the second. I tried to beat that one kid, but he was always just so fast. But I would get the items and just go. Whew. I had a way of spinning. I would spin the cans, and they would just, I don't know. I could probably do that. I don't know how to learn these registers. Obviously, you have to learn all the new technology. Hello, it's been 10 years since, or even longer than that. I think, Jesus, oh my God, I think the last time I've been on a register was 2001. Oh my God, yeah. 2001 was the last time I was actually a cashier. That's crazy. I mean, I was a cashier trainer, but I was still actually on the register, and I ran the front end. So if they needed help, I would jump on a register or go do this and override whatever. Yeah, holy mackerel. The fact is, I can't stand in the same spot. I cannot stand and ring people up. Within 5 minutes, I am in agony. That's why I'm always, you guys can't hear it. If you can hear that, let me know. Hold on, I got to run this down a little. I don't know where my thingamajigger is. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can hear that. If you can hear it, let me know. But that is my bones all cracking. It's all calcified. It's crazy. But yeah, so I do this and it cracks the whole thing. And I try to get a little relief because of the hernia or the herniated disc, whatever, in the thoracic. But either or, I can't sit there and just, stand there. No, it hurts. So with this job, I'm moving around. So hopefully it works. People don't control their kids, so they go in and wreck the department. Yeah, they do, and that's what I seen. That's exactly what I seen. So I got to find what's out of place, put it in its place. If it keeps me going, keeps me walking around. If I get a pain, I can lean up against the wall and kind of oh my God. If it gets too intense, then I can quickly get to, if I remember, I'm trying to remember the store layout. I'm not positive, but I think the bathrooms are to the right. So I have all the toys, and I think the bathroom is down there. So let's just say I'm in agony. I can quickly go to the bathroom and just, I'm hoping. I'll take the person who's doing my orientation aside and I need to double check because I want to make sure I'm not going to get in trouble if they catch me sitting, stretching, whatever. The guy said it was okay. Yeah, true. Yeah, you guys get to see my decorations. That is so true. I get to show you guys. You see my Bon Jovi dude way down there. But yeah, there's my Christmas tree. But yeah, I've showed you guys my Christmas decorations. So at least somebody's seeing it. My kids haven't seen it yet. Christmas is creeping up. My mom hasn't been up here, so she hasn't seen it. So, I've been trying to get this all done, but I've been down that way, so I about my mom. My mom was here, but that was prior to me running and doing the decorations. Thank you, Denise. Hey, Susan from NOLA. You guys heard it? You actually heard the cracking? Oh my God, I did not think that would pick up. If you heard that crack, then that means I'm probably screaming at you guys. Wow, I got to lower my voice. Shoot, when I was 5 years old, a news reporter was in the school and we were playing with copper wire. My voice ran through the copper wire and he took a picture of me and did a story. I really don't still understand what that was about, but yeah, I have the news article somewhere. It's crazy. It does the whole thing. I just wish. So when my back gets sore, I'm like, oh my God. So I do that all the time. Wow, I really had no idea you could hear that. Jeez. I don't want to do the register. I still can't believe you guys can hear that crack. Wow. Damn, my speaker must be pretty good. Where the heck is my speaker? I don't know where my speaker is, guys. Interesting. Huh. Well, I don't know, but if you heard it, then dang, that's pretty good. But yep, that's there. He said it was calcification of the bone. Is disability making you work? No, they're not. They're not making me work, but they're not making you work. They're not pushing you to work, but they offer it and they kind of give you it is kind of an incentive to work because you are able to keep your full amount for 9 months. After, when you start working and they get your pay stub, what they do take away is the SSI. That's just a small check. Okay. It's like when you do your tax return, you get your federal and then your state is a smaller one. So to take the SSI away because now you're working. Okay. But for 9 months, you get to keep that. My only thing is that my rent's going to go up because I'm on rental assistance here. So they take 40% of my disability check for rent. So take that 40%, do that little deductible. They have some like little deductible, whatever. So when you take the check to that, it's like between 30 and 40% of the check, whatever. Then I have the rest and that has to pay all my the rest of the bills, which it's crazy. But at least, and then when I get the paycheck, so let's say I get the limit for 2019 is $880, the rent is going to now go up. So now they're going to take 40% out of my paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this is all worth it. If I see that it is not worth it, that by me going to work, that I am not actually keeping that money, if I'm not actually paying down the debt, if it becomes where I'm only working just to pay extra rent or something, then I have to seriously consider not working if I'm not going to be able to keep my paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And I talked to a lot of people about this, even agencies, and they agreed 150%. They said, if you're going to work and you're not seeing any of that income, it is not working. It is not worth working at all. So they said it. And I said, just darn straight, I'm not going to go to work to have you take all of my pay away, to jack everything up. And, I ain't going to see nothing. But after working 1 full year, that is when they start taking away some of my insurance. And I have to start paying a deductible towards my insurance. So let's say I have completely free insurance right now, though I've paid for some blood work, I've paid for an x-ray, I've paid for a dermatology. So some things are not covered, and I paid for prescriptions that are not covered. So I can't say it's 100%. But after like the year, whatever, they can say, all right, Tammy, you're going to now have to pay $100 a month or $200 a month towards your health insurance. So, and then I may have co-payments. I don't know, but it all changes within like a year. So I'm just hoping that it works out. I'm hoping that I'm able to handle the job after 10 years. This is going to be, the painting, all that painting and the cleanup crew, that's stressful. That's a lot of work. That messed my hands up so bad. Geez, but it messed a lot of stuff up, but I did it. I don't think they're not going to work me to death like that. That's why I refused to take on cleaning jobs. I did not want to go and take on a cleaning job. I was offered and I refused it. I'm currently suffering with sciatic pain. That was my problem I had my C, 4, 5, 6 operated on. Or was it 5, 6, 7, whatever? But they operated I got a nice big rod. I'd show you guys, it'd probably gross you the hell out. But I got a 9-inch incision on my back, my lumbar. It looks like a zipper. It looked like a zipper for the longest time, man. And they stapled my spine back, So when they popped all those staples out, I'm like, look, Ma, it looks like a zipper. It'll look like a zipper for years. So now it's finally faded like in, but boy, it's noticeable. And I can't tell you if it was worth it or not. I need to find a rich man. Yeah, you do. Hey, if I find a rich man, at least I know that I can cook for him and I can decorate the place. I don't know how well everything else is going to be, but yeah. Tammy, hope you just working for... Yeah, I don't want to just work for putting gas in my car. No, it's gas mileage, wear and tear, you name it. So, I got to go, sweetie. I'm hurting pretty bad. Love you. Love you too, Denise. Thanks for coming by. I hope you feel better. Especially when you have to pay gas. Exactly. Yep. We pay $800 a month for health care and can't afford the copay to go to a doctor or have tests. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? If you don't have health insurance in New Jersey, you get a tax penalty. My brother was tripping out over this. He had to go get that Obamacare and it cost him $400 something, whatever. I mean, he was like losing his mind because he didn't make enough money to cover his health insurance. He's neglected his health for years. He bought himself a new truck because he was working with my parents with their business, and then the main client for their business terminated my parents' company, so they had to shut the company down and retire. My brother was out of a job and just got a brand new truck with a huge truck payment on top of his rent. He was like, and then he got married and now they bought a house, and it's like, and he has just been tripping out because he can't get health coverage for himself. He like can't afford it. I feel so bad for people who can't afford health insurance. It's like I've had no insurance before in the past, and I couldn't I couldn't do anything for myself. It was horrible. It was horrible. And then I got the insurance and they would either cover so much, and plus I had all my co-pays. So this is the first time that I've actually had mostly 100% coverage. So we'll see. But this job, I'm hoping this job is going to be good. I hope it does work out. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Love your name, Tammy. Tammy gotta take time to get used to standing up. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, Lisa, it sure will. Make sure he has one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel, so he's not. Yep. My mother used to say that all the time. She used to just be like, I will be at your wedding with one foot in the ground and one on a banana peel. Oh my God, my mother's a nut. But yeah, no. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I got to crack my back again, guys. It's like all the time. Oh, I really want a chiropractor. They told me no because of all the operations in my throat. What do I have in there now? Because I had emergency surgery because, cages. I had to think what on earth I have. I have cages now on my throat. They drilled in a plate. And then I think it was 2 weeks after the surgery, the screws backed out that the plate was attached to, and it hit my esophagus and bent my esophagus. So I couldn't swallow. I couldn't eat. I can drink, but it would slowly go down. So I have all that damage in here. And then, I mean, they was there like for a month and a half. And then finally I went to the hospital and had another x-ray done, and the guy who did the x-ray saw it, and then they wound up contacting me and contacting the hospital and said she needs emergency surgery like right now. Oh, bloody hell. Hold on. Another Fruby. Oh, I didn't drink them. I'm telling you, the fruit flies won't kill me. Gosh. I will not let them take my coffee from me. No. Put that over there. Oh. And guys, I'm telling you, when all this stuff happens, right over here, I don't want to gross you out. Right over here, I had a root canal done 15, 20 years ago. So there's a cap there. It's been acting up every couple months. So now it's been acting up. So my dental insurance, not my dental insurance, my dentist decided to not, this is confusing. My dentist tried to renegotiate the contract with my insurance company. They refused. So therefore, the dentist called me and said, hey, Tammy, they didn't accept it. We are dropping your insurance. And unfortunately, we don't have any available appointments this year. So you're going to need to find yourself another dentist. So I'm going, you got to be kidding me. Here, this tooth has been throbbing. It was pain underneath here. Almost felt like it was swollen. So I'm going, oh dear God, what else? What else? What else? I called the dentist and I said, I left them a message because I guess the office was closed. And I told them, I said, listen, again, I know I only have insurance to the end of the month, but I need an emergency appointment. You got to get me in. I'm having pain under the damn crown again. Hello. So they called me the following day, and then I called her back and I said, listen, I said, this has been an ongoing problem. I said, you're canceling my insurance. You're telling me to go. I've been with you since 2008. Like I need some dental work before I lose my dentist. So she said, all right, come in. So I went in, they did the x-rays, and there was an abscess. All in this week, guys. I got the new owners walking around, the inspections going on. What was the news with my kids' car accident? This has been a crazy 2 weeks, but this last week. So now there is an abscess underneath the crown inside the root canal. So I'm like, how do we fix this? She says, okay, now you got to go to an endodontist and they're going to have to remove the crown, redo the root canal. How on earth do you refix a root canal? You know what I mean? So, and then and then come back to us, whatever, we'll put a new crown on. I'm like, wait a minute, but you're canceling me. This is not all going to get done. I got a new job, man. So this is like absolutely nuts. So I have been drinking this stuff, Orajel. I bought several bottles of these, okay? For toothache, mouthwash. I'm not drinking, swallowing it. So I fill the cap and I sit here and get it. And you know what? It actually kind of helps. So this is good to have. Okay. Yeah. So I'll mouthwash with this. And then she gave me penicillin. So I have penicillin, 500 milligrams. I take it every 6 hours for a week. Shoot. What time did I take it today? Okay. All right. So it's time to take another one. So every 6 hours, I got to take this penicillin because 3 months ago when I was there was no abscess, but there was pain all on this side of the jaw and up here. But I go the other day, a couple days ago, and now there's an abscess inside it. And she said, oh, it's a little loose. Yeah, I just want to take like a pair of pliers and just go in there. It's starting to feel a little bit better. But I have not contacted the endodontist yet. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see. We got Tammy, frugal mommy. Amy got $600 a month gas bill at 64 degrees. Wait, what? She got a $600 gas bill? What do you mean at 64 degrees out? She's got a big house. I haven't had the opportunity to go do my collab with Lisa and Dwayne yet. We talked about it. We decided to get through the holidays. So I think we're going to do like some New Year's, whatever. But I have to know my work schedule. To be able to do it. But wow, that's crazy. $600 gas bill. Good Lord. She's frugal. I don't know how on earth
She would, if she had her heating set at 64. I can't set my heat at 64. It's freezing here. My thermostat, my heat does not turn on until you hit at least 70. The digital, I have to put it on 70. Okay. And then the heat will slowly start coming on. When I put it to 71, that's when the heat starts going. Now, mind you, I have the heat in my bedroom is outrageous. Those two huge heaters. You see this right here? Let's see if I can get my hand in the position. And right there. Okay, so I have two huge the top part does not heat up. That's why I can put items on top of my heaters. I have two big ones in the bedroom. The bedroom gets hot. I can open up the windows in the wintertime because the heat is ridiculous. Because this whole house is different temperatures in the rooms. Drives me nuts, really. Then I have this living room. Okay. I added more tape. I don't even know what kind of tape this was, but I found it downstairs. It almost looks like it's all sticky right here. So now it's filled with cat hair and other stuff. Sorry, landlady. But, I don't know what it is. I think it's some type of painter's tape or something sticky on the outside. But I took those slices, cut it, and I put it in my window because I have, oh yeah. Do I have my Christmas lights on? No, that's all right. I had my Christmas lights outside, so I had to run my extension cord into here. But even prior to that, I had a leak, so I taped up that. So this whole living room usually stays chillier. No heat in the kitchen. The heat doesn't even go into the kitchen. And now I have wood floor. It was tile. She threw wood right over top of it. So there's no heat in the kitchen. There's no heat in the bathroom. And there's no heat in my back room. So this whole house is like wacky. No $600. No, I don't think I go over. I think the highest bill I ever got living in this apartment is probably might have been $100. It could have been $100, maybe around $100 heating bill. Mind you, this is an apartment. All the the furnaces and whatnot, they're all separate. Actually, if everything was on one line, forget about it. And we like one big machine and all 4 tenants, we had to divide the bill up. No, that would be ridiculous. Tammy, everyone gets that penalty if you don't have insurance. When my husband lost his job at GE, we had to turn to welfare. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I need more protein, that's for sure. I got to start drinking my shakes. I wish you good health in the following year. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Talisha. I appreciate that. It sucks getting old. This sure does. I'm like, I don't know, like kind of like middle-aged. Here's the thing. I'm 48. I still feel like I'm in the teens to 20s, even though my 20s were absolutely miserable. My whole marriage. He took away the whole 20s except for the very end. But let's just say I still have kind of like a young mind. Now I'm 48, but my body is like 80-year-old. The doctors even agree with me. There's things that are just so crazy that I shouldn't have these problems at this age. I don't even know how it started. Some of it I know. Other stuff, whatever. You just get it. Hey, Grasshopper. How you doing, buddy? My daughter lives in a public housing and every apartment is all electric. $600 to $1,000. No. Oh my God. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that. I mean, the whole disability check will go to that bill. Now, I had a 3-bedroom house before I moved here with my kids. Then my son wound up going to live with his father. Courtney wound up getting an apartment. And I had to leave the house and I moved here. The house, I would get bills, heating and electric up to $325. I think the highest bill I got there was $325. So and that's a 3-bedroom house, living room, kitchen room, laundry room, 2 bathrooms. The landlord was a really jerk, but I missed the house. It was just so perfect for us. It really was. But had to leave there. Hey Tammy, CFT is live. Do you mind me going there? Show support. No, I seen a lot of people going over there. Go over there, Maggie. Say hello. Tell them I'm live. I'll get off here in a little bit. I'm enjoying chatting with you. Dakota Wolf. God, I love that name. Hello, hello. Yeah, go say hello. But, I mean, we got Scrap Dog. We got Junk Dauber. We got Crazy Family 2. We got a lot of people going live. I just wanted to come on, guys. And I tend to usually do like maybe a Sunday. That's kind of what I would try to do. I just wanted to come on and let you guys know that I am going to work. I got the job at Walmart. I will be starting very soon. Orientation is Thursday, right after my eye surgeon appointment. I will be busy, I'm sure, at work. I will not be able to make as many videos, but I will be trying to dumpster dive after work as long as if I work, like clothing. I don't know why I'm losing my words. Jeez. Closing hours. So if it's 10, 11 o'clock, pretty much the stores will be closed and I can do some late night dumpster diving videos for you guys. But I'm just updating you that after 10 years, I got a job. Thanks, girl. Come over and join. I will definitely come over and say hello to everybody. Maggie, send my love to all of them. But yeah, see, all of us YouTubers, we show support. Jane, I know what you mean. I started battling arthritis when I was in my early 20s. I'm 59 now and both knees replaced. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jane. I thought I was going to have a knee replacement or some type of knee surgery, but he said not right now. Not right now. So the ACL is he said is old, and that's where all the pain is in the ACL. But he said that I didn't tear it yet. So I'm hoping that I don't do that, because then, I'm going to have a knee surgery and then, but you know what? I'm not giving up, man. I am not giving up. I am going to go back to work. I'm going to get back on payroll. I'm going to start paying my darn taxes again. I'm going to stop feeling like I don't have a purpose in life, because that's the way I've been feeling for a long time, is that I don't have that purpose anymore. Like, why am I here? So I'm trying to figure out like why I'm here and what I'm supposed to be doing. And I kind of, at one point, when I was nursing, I said, that's my calling. That's not my calling anymore. So I have to find out what else I can do. Helping people, that's what I'm trying to do. But I have to find something. I got to do something else and pretty much go from there. So I'll go to work part-time, do my videos. Christmas is almost here. I still got a couple videos on my phone that I have to edit and send out. Actually, my video is ready and waiting for you guys. It is me actually driving to the Vets Haven, where the vets are, for respect. They don't want their faces being filmed. So anytime that I move the camera away is because a vet was there. I want to give them that respect. I've spoken to many of vets because they come walking down this strip a lot. So out of respect, I will have my camera put down. You will hear what's going on around, but I don't want to film the vets. Just don't want to do it. Not unless they give me permission, but when they turn away from cameras and whatnot, I already know. So, but how long did it take you to get DI? Did you get an attorney involved? Oh, SSI? Yeah, I did. I just had the nerve in my back left burned. I had my left side and my right side burned, and I'm still in pain. You know, the left side, it seemed to be okay. I was able to relax. I had help. It was back in June. I had help prior because it was at the time of the yard sale. And then I had the yard sale Saturday and Sunday. Monday morning, I went in and had the right side ablation done, and then woke up Tuesday morning to discover that I was robbed of everything outside left over from the yard sale. And the police made me, you know, I had no choice. But when we found the robber, the thief down the road, I retrieved as much as I can. They put everything in my car, but unfortunately, the cops never came back to my house because they had to arrest her and go through, you know, booking and all this stuff. So they never made it back to my house. So I had to bring everything out of that she stole from me that was outside into my apartment, and they wanted me to do an inventory. So doing all of that heavy lifting that I wasn't going to be doing because I had friends coming up the following day on Tuesday, the day she robbed me during the night, like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. to 4:30, I think it was. She was stealing from my yard. But anyway, where am I going with this? The weight and everything with the ablation and whatnot, I wound up hurting myself more, wound up causing more nerves to do whatever, either or. So yeah, everything I did is just like totally useless. It was pointless. I did have the attorney. You have to have an attorney for Social Security. You know. So she basically got all my documents from all the doctors. She subpoenaed everyone. Okay. And I had, I think, 12 involved at the time. So I had the lawyer, free lawyer through legal services. Filled out all the paperwork. She subpoenaed every doctor I had to get all the records for my conditions. And then we just went from there. We got the court date. When you file Social Security through, through the state, whatever, you will be rejected several times. That's normal. So you'll apply for it, do all the work. They reject it. Your lawyer will appeal it. They reject you again. And then the third time, then they approved me. They had their people send me to their doctor. So I had to go to a psychiatrist. I met with her for 5 minutes. I had to go to an orthopedic doctor, and then there was some other doctor, and then they had to determine if I had disabilities. Okay. I think one might have been an eye doctor, but there was several of them. And then I met with the judge face to face in the chambers with my attorney, and I had to talk to the judge and tell him how my disabilities have affected me, the careers that I had, and could I go back to those careers? And then he made the judgment after meeting me. Sorry, I can't have anything tight on my neck. Getting a little tight there. And then you just wait. And then just remember, from the time you apply to the time you get it, it took me 2.5 years. I was entitled to all of that money. So in those 2.5 years, they owed me $25,000. Okay. So $25,000 back. What is this? Wine? Not yet, Christy. Yeah, wine here. Don't ever give up. You are strong and will always have a purpose. We don't always know the plan. That's where the adventure comes in. Hang in there. Baby Friday's coming. Thanks, Jane. Mwah. Appreciate that. Hey, Susan, going back and forth too. Guys, hit them up. No worries. No worries. No worries. I love all of them. Say hello to them for me. But you live in Maryland and got it right away. And believe me, my disability pay is not much at all. Well, I'm glad you got it right away. I mean, it took me 2.5 years. It took me a long fight. They owed me $25,000. They took away for taxes, they took away 10,000 and change. And then I got $14,000 in change. And what they did was they broke it up into different payments. So they had given me $2,500 as the first payment. Then they gave me $2,000. I think it was like a month or so later. And then I went in with somebody to the disability office. Whoops, another fruit fly. And requested $5,000 advance on my pay, which you can do, because I needed to move. And I needed to pay $3,000 for the security, for my house now. And then I had to pay for the moving truck and the movers, the help and stuff like that. So they said, okay. And then they sent me the $5,000 within a couple days. And then that's when I paid for everything to move in here. And then the money was pretty much done, so they sent me the payments, and I, automatically, whenever I got those big checks, the first one, I was in the hospital. I got my first deposit while I was in the hospital, the rehab, recovering from that spine surgery. And I bought a couple gifts from the gift shop. And then I think it was probably about 3 weeks after I got home. It was right before Christmas, not Christmas, right before the kids started school. I promised them when I got the money that I would take them on a shopping spree. So even though I was in agony, I had one of those back braces on. It went from under the breasts down to the lumbar. I had that brace on. I had it on for 3 months. And then I was hooked up with all these little monitors because they had to test the nerves or something. I don't know what that thing was. Some bone stimulator system, whatever. $4,000 for that. Jeez, I saw that bill. I was like, what? I don't even think it really did anything, to be honest with you. But I took the kids shopping. We spent a couple hours out shopping. Boy, was it painful. But I said, okay, guys, you each have $500. Go at it. Get yourself clothes for school, books, whatever. And then, I saw them throwing in like skull candy, earphones, and whatever. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I hooked them up, as I promised. When I ever got that money, I was going to let them go on a shopping spree. One of them got a stereo system. I'm just like, whatever, they deserved it. They put up with my crap for so long. You know what I mean? Thanks for the info. I'm in a long battle. Keep fighting. I'm telling you, keep fighting. It's always best to have a lawyer do your fight, because it'll be a lot quicker. But it did. It took me, I applied in 2009. I actually applied I applied in 2009. I started the process without a lawyer. Then I found out in 2010 that I didn't do the paperwork correctly. 2010 is when I got the lawyer. Okay. I can't remember what month. Could have been January, February, March, April. Not sure. But somewhere in the beginning couple months of 2010, I got the lawyer and had her start the paperwork. And then I finally got approved, and I got my first disability reimbursement check in August of 2012 while I was in the hospital. That's when my first payment came through, because I saw it on my cell phone. So, yeah. So then I've been getting monthly checks, but it all depends on how much money you were making, like pretty much how much money you're making your whole entire life. Okay. They look at that and go, all right, you were making $1,000 a week for years. So they have to base that pay with what? I wasn't making that, I wasn't working much. I wasn't making a lot of money at that time. And they evaluated my whole work path, and they said, wow, this woman really didn't make a whole lot of money. I think one year I made like it was almost $30,000. It was $29,000 something dollars one year. It's like some years because I've been sick on and off. It all depends. And then when I was married, he didn't want me to work. He controlled everything. So I had such huge gaps. So that's why I'm like, oh my God, here we are again. 10 years, no employment on the books. And I'm going back to work going, holy mackerel. I'm just glad it seems like it's going to be a kind of a fun atmosphere. And honestly, guys, I hope that I do make a couple really good friends working there. I hope it suits me good. I hope I can do the job and that I'm not a failure at this. I don't want to think I'm a failure, but my medical conditions have been interfering in my life for a long time, since basically like 2000. Okay. So, yeah, it's a long time to have medical conditions and they just keep getting worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Something else happens, something else happens. When you got bone disease, you just don't know. I could turn wrong or step out of my car wrong, and then all of a sudden, boom, something happens. But, I mean, sure, it's dangerous going out doing some of the dumpster dives. You guys seen me balancing on my rib cage out of dumpsters, and I've had people tell me they broke their rib doing the exact same thing. So I know I have to be careful, but I gotta help. I gotta save. You know what I mean? If there's something good in those dumpsters, man, I gotta get them out of there and give it to somebody or use it, whatever. Right now, it's really I don't want to get the stuff for me anymore. I want to get the stuff and I want to be able to give it to people who are gonna need it, which is why I'm kind of hoping that with my connection going to Walmart now and working there that I meet some people and I find out that maybe they're really bad off. Maybe they can't even get gifts for their kids. I don't know if Walmart has like an employee, what do you call it? Christmas party. God, I'm so out of the loop. I don't know if Walmart has a Christmas party. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they do. I didn't see a Christmas tree in the one room. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It was like a break room or something in some computer lab where employees can learn new stuff. That was kind of interesting. But I mean, I don't know. But if I go there on Thursday and I see that they have like employee lounge and maybe a Christmas tree, maybe there's gifts, I'm going to be tempted as hell to come home and load up a lot of my stuff, the stuff that I've been packing up in all you guys' mystery boxes, and bring it to work. Maybe even wrap it or pile it up in gift bags just to get rid of the stuff. And if I keep going, then I could find out who needs help there and then kind of be like their little secret Santa kind of deal. But I mean, I'll be like, listen, I have all the stuff. Do you want it? I mean, like I said, I still have clothes and stuff. I'd love to be able to sell the stuff because God knows I need the money. But I mean, sometimes it's just a pain in the rear. I mean, I could sit here and show you guys an item, but then how exactly are you going to buy it? You know what I'm saying? With a ton of people online. I don't know how you're going to do this. I'll show you a dress. Like I have all those gowns. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants all the work clothes, the gowns, the suit, prom dresses. This stuff is of value. I paid a fortune for that prom gown. Okay. I have to go back and look because I can't remember. My daughter was a singer, my oldest daughter. And I got her all these talent show dresses and gowns and stuff that she wore for the shows. I mean, she even sang for the mayor, and they had an all-star basketball tournament, and celebrities came in to play basketball with the school. So that was like really cool. And when they did that, they asked my daughter to sing the national anthem. And let me tell you, I mean, that's some powerful stuff right there. So she had the gown. So I have some of these items still. But I don't want to just throw them in a bag and throw them in a bin. You know what I'm saying? I already got rid of lots of stuff. Not these outfits. I want people to have these outfits. So I might either just do live feeds and just show that the dress or the gown, tell you the size, whatever. And then if you want to buy it, you just like I've seen these feeds on other people's and it gets confusing, but somebody said just tell them to write sold and then you quickly like get their name, but you got to email them, So I don't know. I got to figure it out, but I'd rather, see if you guys want that stuff, but I got to figure it out. But all right, let me see what we got going on chat. My friend from Maui sent me 6 bottles of wine a couple days ago. Well, tell your friend from Maui she can send me a couple bottles. Dang, that's awfully nice. Thanks for the info. I'm sitting here pulling on my shirt as you are. I can't send anything tight either. Also, I sent you an email about the box. Okay, thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I can't. Ugh, I don't like it. I mean, the necklace, actually, I should loosen the necklace because I think it's probably too far. But yeah, because they tore the heck out of my throat here. But yeah, I don't like anything snug in there. Tammy, gotta go. Need to feed my furry babies. Talk to you later. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Jane. Thank you so much for coming by. Good information, too. Yeah, I still got to find out if we have some zombie deers out there. Good luck with your job. Thank you, Susan. You are an awesome person and you will do great. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I'm right there with you. I miss working, but now I take care of myself, my hubby, my handicapped daughter. So I guess that's my calling. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you, Lisa. Tammy got to go. I already read that. What, did she write that twice? Or am I seeing things twice? Burleson Patricia worked there 7 years. Be careful. They will work you to the grave. I'm on disability now because of Walmart. Are you serious? No way. I know what you mean about the prom dresses. I have 3 of them to get rid of. Yeah. Yeah. I can't just take a prom dress that is absolutely gorgeous, roll it up in a bag and stick it in a bin that I don't know where it's going to. No. I mean, I would show you guys right now, but I'm not going to. No, that it's all wrapped up in all those. I'll do it like one at a time. And then if you guys want the dress, whatever, I'll just, I'll figure out the price. And then you guys already know the shipping. And it'll have to be shipped out in one of those boxes, whether it fits in a large or small. You'll just have to steam it, I guess. But yeah, I can do that. But I don't want to just chuck those gowns or anything like that. No. I'd rather see somebody else get it, but I don't know. All right, guys, I am going to let you go. I do know my friends are live on their other channels, and I'm going to jump over in a little bit. I need to have some dinner, and let me see if there's another bug in my coffee. No. I lost track. Do you know how many times fruit fly landed in my coffee? All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for coming by. I will be in touch. I will go click over and let you guys see the video I have. It's only like 10, 15 minutes long, but it's at the vets. And then I'll work on those other videos and try to get them up. Got to get them up before Thursday. But if you don't see me, it's because Walmart's working me to death. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you so much. Thank you all for coming by. I appreciate it. Wish me luck. I will be bringing my purse with my medication in me just in case. I don't have any pain meds, but I will, I guess, bring a bottle of Tylenol. I have to figure it out. I'm allowed to bring stuff. If they put me on a big shift, I'll bring my medication. I'll bring my Tylenol. I don't know if I should bring any heating patches, but I will find my one back brace, my knee brace. I do got to buy myself new Skechers. They have to have like that memory foam in there. So my Skechers have been great. I'll have to invest in a new pair. Probably my first paycheck, I'll get myself a new pair of comfy shoes because I know I'm going to need it. I have 3 pairs of jeans because they say jeans. They don't want sweatpants. So I have 3 pairs of jeans. I washed them yesterday. And then I have to figure out what clothes, make sure nothing has a logo. I think this shirt here has a logo on it. I am not positive. I can't tell. But they said, don't come to work at Walmart with a Kohl's shirt. Like if it says Kohl's or well, I don't think they say Kohl's. Adidas. I don't know. I'll get better info. So I basically got to wear shirts that have absolutely nothing on it. I don't have a whole lot of long sleeves. I don't even know the temperature at Walmart. I don't know if I wear a sweater, I'm going to sweat because I'm running around, and then that's going to be stupid. So I don't know if I should have thin shirts on. Hell, I don't even know if I'm allowed to wear a t-shirt. I guess I better come prepared for this orientation. See what happens when you're out of work 10 years, and I don't want to overthink this stuff. But the dingbat likes to overthink a whole lot, so we shall see. But let me see if Merry Christmas to you too, sweetie. You should do that with all your clothing. Good night, sweet lady. Let us know how it goes. Good luck. Merry Christmas, Tammy. Love you lots. Love you too, Grasshopper. I love Skechers too, Purple Apple. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Go off, have your dinner, have your lunch, have your breakfast, wherever you're all from. Go visit Scrap Dog and Crazy Family Tube, and if Junk Dauber's still on, whatever. But I thank you guys so much for coming by and listening to me and sharing in my news and whatever. And I will see you guys later. And have an absolutely wonderful Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm going to try to go live. I don't want to say exactly what I planned on doing, but I'm planning on going live right before Christmas, on Christmas, one of those. We shall see. But love you guys. Again, Scrap Dog, thank you so much for the super chat. Love you guys, and have a great one. Bye. I see that, Grasshopper. Bye.